time to get things started.
Hey, man, is that Double D? Yeah, man. Well, turn it up, man.
Let's just go in and, like, kill all the orcs, right? They're the bad guys, who gives a shit? We just hack and slash and we loot their dead bodies, right? Hack and slash, kill them all, conquer the infidels.
Boy, that campaign sounds like a barrel of fun, doesn't it?
Somebody who's opening a refrigerator and leaning in, right, is the language of a woman. Somebody who's opening the refrigerator and being cut off halfway through that lean is the voice of like a mermaid or a siren.
They're utter shits. They're utter shits.
This is not the face of the hobby anymore. And I think there's been mistakes made in years past where people assumed that D&D players were all, white dudes in a basement. Which has been a faulty assumption for a lot of years and gets more and more false every day. And so it's, in my viewpoint, honestly, guys like me can't leave soon enough.
I just had to be born with empathy and a weakness for socialism and femboys.
You gotta put a little hot sauce on the taco, you know what I mean?
We want this dwarf to be the dwarfiest dwarf.
Right.
We want the elf to be the elfiest elf.
And just the dashiest dash of Tabasco.
Their voices need to carry across water.
I'm a creative. It's a huge drain, right? Because fans can be off.
When we got the descriptions, they were very adamant. They were like, try not to make it like a white blonde guy. Like, please, like, we love him, but there's like 500 million of them.
You say white lives matter, they don't. White lives don't matter because white lives aren't a thing.
Lube for their rectal adventures.
Lutherville, Marina Del Ex, Otisburg. Otisburg? Who's this monster? She's got her own place. Otisburg? It's a little bitty place. Otisburg? Okay, I just wipe it off. That's all. It's a little town. Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3. Great, Sam.
I've got a really big gorge here that I've got to traverse. Your mom has a big gorge.
Did you cry?
So much. I went into the house and my wife was like, "What's wrong?" And I just crawled onto her and sobbed.
Oh my God.
Well, ain't the old opening better?
Get away from me, you creepy, crazy fucking Canadian.
On with the show.
As we were saying off stage, we were saying a couple things off stage. You missed this one, Rogan, when before you came in. Good help is getting harder and harder to find.
If any of you knuckleheads want to work at the Verizon store in the 814, just apply. Fucking morons that work there.
Let's get to DB there. You see on the right. Hey, dog, brother, sword, sister, short week. Proving surprisingly long-lived. Working on some Division 2 RPG ideas and minis. Now entertain me.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
We are entertained. My word. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you do your thing now, Crazy Mouse.
We got one here.
If you notice, there's 2 new drops on your
I'll have to check
on your
them
stream
out.
deck. One requested, and then one I was able to suss out.
All right. Well,
James, before we get started, you can put it at the end. James, I'm glad you're here. This is going to be a Marisha heavy show today.
Oh boy. Well,
Marisha's getting a
not
bit fluffy
yet.
these days, Sam.
Ooh, what happened to the tolerant lad?
Yeah, she is putting on some pounds right there.
You know what? She's still okay. She's flirting with disaster as the song goes. Thank you, James. Thank you, DB. Thank all of you.
Oh, we got one from
for Badger. Catching up here. You guys are busy little bees, as Commodus might have said, for $10.
Have a nice fight, Mike. Off.
The lanterns are indeed lit. Badger's legit. Let's open up Daggerheart and laugh, because it's really not very good. I like the way you said that, Badger. You have a gift for words. Patrick over on the dark side.
You know what? I got something for him.
Now pay close attention, because the information you're about to hear could mean the difference between life and death.
Und death. He's going to be lurking and listening tonight. Stuck tonight at work. Womp womp. On what is supposed to be my day off. That sucks. In my little security cubicle. Bored to tears. I'm depending on you tonight to entertain. We will do our best, brother. Thank you so much, too. Marisha, heavy or heavy Marisha? That was going through my mind, Craig.
It's one for the books.
It is.
To the queen.
To the queen.
To the queen.
So first of all, my story. Thank you so much, Craig. My story. So I went to Jimmy John's for lunch today.
Oh, okay.
0 for 2. I went there maybe like 3 weeks ago. And before that, it was probably like 5 years. But I heard they had toasted subs. That's a good thing. They have a roast beef and cheddar. Okay. I like it at Arby's. Why not Jimmy John's? Question, last time. Does it have mayonnaise on it? No. Oh, wait, yeah. I don't want any mayonnaise. Okay. And in the back of my mind,
Extra mayonnaise.
There's going to be extra mayonnaise on this thing. Sure enough, mayonnaise on it. Today I go. And I was kind of just testing them because I want to determine this. Same order, different guy. He seemed like a nice guy. Is there mayonnaise on this? No. And then he goes, wait, I think there is.
Oh, boy.
And I go, no mayonnaise. And the girl who is making it is literally standing right next to it. Like the make line is right next to the register at Jimmy John's. So I'm looking at her and I made sure she heard, no mayonnaise. Get the sub. Get extra mayonnaise on it.
Oh, man.
Fucking so annoying. You know what's
And
bothers me about that?
The postscript, and then we'll go on to your story.
No, I have part of your story. What bothers me is I take lunch super serious. You only get one a day. I chose to come to you. You chose Jimmy John's over not just this. I know where Jimmy John's is. There's Subway right there.
Yeah.
There's Firehouse right there.
Yeah.
There's Jersey Mike's right there. You could have gone anywhere to go get a sub.
And I wanted to, I always want to tell the people at McDonald's, I'd hold the line up, but I always want to tell them, like, look, I know this is kind of a shit job. I worked at Pizza Hut for 7 years, but you make people's day by giving them this, this food that they're looking forward to. Do you realize how many days you make? I understand the pay is not great here. It's a rite of passage, but damn, you make people's day. So to your point, absolutely. Because it ruined my day because as one of our friends said to Crazy Mouse recently, Double D has a tummy ache.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, I got a little bit of it, but you know what? I'm here. I'm like Michael Jordan in Game 6, 98. TNT, how you doing, Jeff? TNT Tabletop Tavern. And they want $20 an hour for that job.
Yeah, to fuck that up.
Exactly. Now, Crazy Mouse came in, and he's like, I can't fucking believe it.
I got piss and vinegar today, man.
Yeah.
So I, on some of my apps that I do, some of them I can't do right now because my phone is too old. And, all right, well, I just won't do that app. Well, I was doing another app, and the first one was Amazon Flex. You have to have a very current phone to do it. So I got taken out of that app until I got a new phone. So, all right, I just won't do Amazon Flex. I have 10 other apps I can do. Grubhub, they sent me a message. Hey, we're trying to send you orders, but they're not going through. Do you have the latest version of our app? I'm like, yeah, I do. Maybe your phone is too old. All right, cool. So step number 2. Then I was doing the Walmart app. And then I couldn't take pictures of UPC numbers. I had to type them in. I talked to one of the associates there that does kind of what I do, but in the store. And they said, oh, you have to have I think your phone might be too old. All right, cool.
Yeah.
You're the third person who's
It
mentioned
happens.
this. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get a new phone. So I went today to get a new phone. Dropped off Sophia Mouse at Chick-fil-A. The Verizon store is literally across the parking lot. It's in the same plaza.
Stone throw away.
Yes. I go in there. I explain the situation, guys. Like, we have this brand new Google Pixel phone. It's $1,000. You're going to get it for free. Well, define free.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to pay the tax. And then you have to pay the service charge to set it up. And then you need a new case and you need a new screen protector. Some stuff you need. I get it. How much am I walking out of here for this free phone?
Yeah, what is this free phone going to cost me?
$168.
Of course,
okay.
of course, yeah. Of course.
Will you be able to download everything for me? I'm going to plug it in right now. Oh, look, it says it'll be 13 minutes. Everything should switch over. I said, that's not very convincing. The should part, you lost me on there. He's like, oh, no, just keep these two phones close together. They'll marry. Oh, okay. All right. So this will be done in 13 minutes. Yeah. What it's doing is it's data file transferring. I'm like, you guys are talking to me like you're,
it's all ball bearings nowadays.
Yeah, like you're a mechanic and I don't know what you're talking about. I need you to be more like, dummy this down for me. This will all transfer over. All right. I go home. Double D, Rogan, audience. I kid you not. 2.5 hours later, I'm like, what the fuck? This thing is not fucking transferring over. I go back to Verizon right before they close. The guy's like, oh man, we're about to close. I get it. But this thing still says 13 more minutes. I think everything's probably done. Probably.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, I leave there. I go home. Derek Mouse, KG Mouse, they're trying to help me do this phone. I said, guys, I want to stress, I'm not getting angry at you, but none of my shit has downloaded. They're trying their hardest to help me out. I'm like, this is why I wanted this done. If they said 13 minutes, I expected it to be, I'll give them some leeway. I don't expect it to be exactly 13 minutes. 2 hours and 45 minutes? Come on.
That shouldn't be. That should
Come
not
on.
Be.
And
even Cricket does better.
I
than
even
that.
said to them before I was there, or before I left, should I seriously just go to Geek Squad and have them do it? No. This will all be fine. None of my shit fucking downloaded. I have my old phone with me here. It's charging because it ran out. My new phone, I said, fuck it. I left it in the car. I'm just like, I'm so pissed off, man.
Hold on 1 second, Crazy Mouse. Let me
Piss and
just
vinegar.
do one thing. Well,
thanks for listening to me.
My boy had to vent.
160 of you out there.
My boy had to vent.
That blows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Mrs. Mouse is like, I've been messaging you. I'm like, Carrie, I'm not getting any messages. My phone is not working.
Josh says, enjoying this live. Keep up the great work.
I'm sorry, Josh. I'm ruining your
I was going to say,
night.
you're listening to a couple of old men bitch about life, so it's okay. Hey, Ninjaneer, $10. Ooh.
Oh, what do we got?
Ooh,
I know mass polymorph. Want to go at it like rabbits?
Womp, womp, womp.
It's going to be a Randy show today. Fun fact, in addition to the car wash, which you can no longer be viewed at the original source. Yeah. I feel privileged to have it. She also did a cosplay pillow fight. Well, she also did a little sketch, which we are going to look at too. This is, like I said, this is going to be a Marisha heavy show. And then one of my super secret sources also said, hey, take a look at this live stream, Double D. She may have been doing some salty things in here too. So, hey, I just go with the current, if that's the way the winds are taking me, that's the way I'm going. James for 10. Do we have a new one maybe for James? One of the new
Hey,
ones?
Dad, I can't see real good. Is that Bill Shakespeare over there?
My happy event was Jeff Talanian joining my chat. Holy shit. And talking with me for half an hour today. Senpai noticed me. Holy shit. Jeff is such a cool dude.
Well, congratulations on that.
Yeah, we love Jeff. We talked to him here. I'm hoping Jeff is going to be at Origins. That'll be like one of the highlights again. And who knows? Maybe we can even get together. Rogan lives. Yes, that's right.
Sometimes
he's waiting and watching from the rear. Yeah, unfortunately,
he said rear.
Yeah, quote unquote smartphones. Yep. Cal for 2. See, technology beyond the carven stone is bad. Yes. Cal's even more of a Luddite than the rest of us. Good to see you, Cal. Thank you. And yeah, I got your message, and we are going to look at one of those things you referred to. By the way, Cal. So thank you. Shield Mage for 10. Man, you guys are being very generous.
Foley is here to see Axel Foley. Ahmad, well.
Hey, Double D, watching from the old Wizard's Tower tonight. Nice. Pray for me. I got a fight with a hag and necromancer.
Oh, dude.
Whoa. Next session in Shadowdark. That could go badly. Also, we need a drop for Gimli's box at Helm's Deep. Yep. Hi, Condor. Yes, there you go. Yeah. Put that one down, Crazy Mouse. You mean when he's standing on the box? That would be a good one. Thank you very much, Shield Mage. Only 33 likes. Hey, Joe.
Hey, take a second. Hit the like button.
I know. What's the big deal?
Come on.
We gonna hurt your fucking thumb or something?
Are we not entertaining you?
Come on now.
We're trying.
We're trying. All right. You guys see the poll there? Lamest monster. Which is it the Flumph A or the Modron B? Boys, can I have an answer?
Oh man, I look at the Modron and I think of the Johnny Quest show when I was real little. That the alien.
Oh
spider.
yeah. But that was cool. That was cool.
That was
looking.
the first time I recall ever having a nightmare when I was little.
Yeah, that was cool looking.
That gave me a nightmare. But the other one is more organic. I don't know. That's a hard one right here. They're both lame.
yes, they are.
I split my vote.
I always hated the Modrons. I got the Monster Manual 2 a long time ago, and I don't know. I just don't. I don't like the Modrons.
They're not platonic solids.
They're not. They're not. 1 second, Crazy Mouse. I am getting, as usual, anal retentive on these. On the way these look here.
Space it up.
Yep, that's right. That's right. All right. So hold on 1 second. We'll do a quick little warm up video, which I think you guys are gonna like.
Happy birthday in advance, Shellback.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, hey, Shellback. Cool. Why don't you grab that one, Crazy Mouse, and then I'll do the warm up video, which I know you're gonna like. Crawford at a Crimson Craw, aka Redfield 70.
55, 65, 75, 85. After that, you're probably dead.
We may have a Scott Garibay video. We got so much stuff going on tonight.
Pack it in tight.
That's right. After watching PDM's video on Deathbringer miniatures, I saw a little bit of that. I kind of scanned through it. I'm more convinced than ever that he's one of us, but he's walking that line. He's probably just a bit more of just a normie. He's probably just a normie, probably just a mainline, independent sort of, common sense guy. The Flumph looks like it reproduces.
I told
homosexual
Double D before we
like that, Crawford.
started that those look like toys you would get in a Happy Meal.
yeah. Especially the Modron. Yeah.
Well, if you had other pictures of the other Modrons, it'd be very apparent how awful they are. How ridiculous.
Oh God, yeah. I should have put them all there, but I just figured that one was. But you're right; it kind of draws favorably with Johnny Quest.
Saying Flumph just reminds me of like when a girl crosses her arms and says "Rump."
We all remember J. Jonah Jameson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man movies. We love them. What if I told you we saw him at the Mets game?
Whoa! Oh!
Awesome. And Spider-Man. Whoa.
Thank Nerd Cognito for that one.
He's put together underneath that shirt.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a pretty buff dude.
Very fit.
Yeah.
Agile Monk has his Kickstarter up as of yesterday for his amazing new fantasy world, Zendria. Double D, I emailed you the link. Well, I got it. In fact, I came ready, Mac. Please pass it on and post the link. I pledged yesterday. Check it out, y'all.
Well, I got something.
I think I did throw it in the description, guys.
And I got something for Mac.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that?
Do you understand that?
Serious crap.
That was me trying to download shit on my phone.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mac. And see, I saw your message. What's more important is, look, a lot of people send me a lot of things, and sometimes if I think it's useful, but if it's a guy like Mac who's always here, always is, participating and all that, I'm obviously
useful.
I'm always going to be more apt to listen to you. So need control here for just a moment,
got it,
buddy. Yep. So this is Zendria, collection of wisdom, tools, and well-crafted consortiums, and a world setting and lore guide for Sandbox and West March's campaigns. Already at 18. This was at 17 something earlier, so they're going at a pretty good clip here. Looks pretty cool. I'll tell you what, I'm going to play the I am going to play this. How about that?
The video?
Play the video.
Yep.
Here.
Introducing Wondrous and Dangerous Consortiums and the Zendria World Setting and Lore Guide. What is Zendria? Zendria is a world of conflict, and Zendria is a world of peace. A place of magic, of progress, and of loss. Delve deep into the lore and uncover the secrets that lie beneath. Zendria is a place where good meets evil. In this living world where old and new fantasy collide, the right choice isn't always clear. How will your choices change the landscape? Turn the page and tell your story. It's your world now. The Zendria World Setting and Lore Guide.
There you go, guys.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so go there, check it out yourself, see if it's right for you and your gaming table. We got consortiums, looks like organizations you can use. You know, a world building guide, master class. They even say, looks pretty cool actually. Got some sandbox tools, and I don't know a ton about Agile Monk, but I've heard a couple of people talking about him, and they said he's a good dude. So yeah, I have no problem at least steering you over there and having you guys check it out and see even if it's right for you. That looks pretty good. I kind of like the artwork here too. Nothing crazy going on there. Yeah.
No pinkish hues.
No, no bisexual lighting or anything weird like that. So yeah.
Let's go up back.
No Mexican orcs.
Go ahead. Yeah, clear any that we missed here.
I think we have this one to get.
Yep. Crawford again. Chemicals in the water turn the orcs gay.
Yeah, they sure did.
Right. I concur with Mac about Zendria, says, ooh, Mr. Ryan over on. Hey, Ryan, I don't know if are you going on Sunday if we go to Warzone, yes. Rogan? You are going to go? Yeah. Okay. So I think at least me, Rogan, and Zoltz are going to Warzone Matrix Sunday. So you guys in the Cleveland area, I'll post an update on my YouTube channel.
Wait, this is your YouTube channel?
No, I mean like my post.
Okay.
You know, there's like a for like user posts.
Oh, I thought you meant like maybe your Will Wheaton, your X channel.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because not everybody's on X, but everybody should get an alert that I just posted something. So I'm gonna guess we'll probably be there around lunchtime. So if you're around the Cleveland area, we plan on going Sunday to Warzone Matrix for our pilgrimage.
Sunday.
Yes, I don't know if it's annual, but there you go. Okay, go ahead. Get James is there for 5 if you wish. I'm sorry. Dig until you hit evil, says James for 5. There you go. Yep. Thank you.
I like that.
Craig. So Greg Gillespie joined the John Con group. Yeah, that makes sense. He's up there. He's up there with you, Craig. Yeah. Turns out he lives, 40 minutes away. Yeah, I'll confirm with him at CNYCon. Yeah, you guys will both be there. Really looking forward to that, guys. It's coming up on us. We're like 2 weeks
Couple
away.
weeks away, yeah.
Like coming up on 2 weeks away. So really looking forward to it. We got some, we're going to have a good time, I think. CNY, I think you guys that go, you are going to really like it. Imperial Kame Knight. Wait, Daggerheart is 1 year old. It sure is. It sure is. We'll get to that in just a moment. Daggerheart. All right, so I'll need. I'm gonna give you guys a quick bit of. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll do this first. What do I want here? Is this? Oh yeah, that's it. Ta-da! Yeah. So Cal told me about this, and I guess there was a video that John A. Douglas, who's a great follow on X, seems like a pretty good dude. He was on somebody's stream talking about this. I didn't want to EFAP the stream because we got a lot to cover, but So thanks, Ada Cal, to bringing it to my attention, and John Douglas. And I think the channel was like Night Chills or something like that. They seemed like pretty good dudes. It was John and somebody else. So yeah, Lord Vornay, who's a chick. This is on X, April 4th. Just a note that this book, dedicated to my mother, has an abortion-based magic system.
Ooh, that's funky. That's
if you're ever wondering, like, why do we do what we do on this channel and like others too, it's for stuff like this. Lori Vornoy, game developer, historical fencing, writing, made Dungeons of Blood and Dreams. There she is. Looks like a wayward soul. Oh, and then guess what, guys? It has lesbians in it too. Oh my God. If this was like 1997, everybody would be going like, whoa.
I bet you she has a wiener.
You think so?
I think so.
Wiener, chicken dinner.
Crawford for 2. Garabay's X feed is insufferably cringe. Yeah,
$2.
Yeah, cash. He was talking about how he identifies with Democrats in one of his recent videos. I was a little sorry to hear that, Scott. I expected a little better of you, but that's okay. It's all right. Hungar.
29 months.
29 months, brother.
Damn.
Tip of the spear. Defender, thank you so much. We love you. Yeah, so this, do we need an abortion-based magic system, boys?
No. No, and I
know. I already know Crazy Mouse's answer. That's going to be a firm no. Now, look, here's the thing. There's a couple ways, and thank you, Crawford, for being a defender.
11 months.
11 months. Now, if you're going to do this, there's a way to do this. Let's say you want to make a horrifying villain. There's ways to do this to not tip your hand as to where your own personal feelings lie. You could say, like, there's an unspeakable villain in my new novel. He does things you couldn't even imagine that are so indestructibly, like evil. But you can tell, like, this Lori Vornoy is, like, proud of this. The book is dedicated to my mother and has an abortion-based magic. So she's proud of it.
She must be really happy.
Yeah.
You have nice manners for a thief and a liar.
That's fucked up.
Stole my heart. Shawnee, thank you so much. As always, buddy. Looking forward to rolling dice with you in a couple of weeks. Identify Garibay as a flump, says Crawford. Ouch.
I'll second that.
James, James. Whenever you come, you make it rain.
All right.
Mm-hmm. There was an abortion-based magic system 5,000 years ago called the Cult of Moloch. Yes. Thank you, James. Yeah. We'll go over some of the responses to this in a moment. Hey, Chris. Oh, my God. $20.
As she likes to say, lanterns are lit. So are the tits.
She's my cherry pie.
See, we butted that up against yours, James. Gave it to Chris, but it's sort of yours, too. Sorry, I'm late, guys. Working hard on Pundit's new book. Complicated business, as Donald might say. Crazy Mouse, I feel your pain. Had the same thing happen to me recently. And for me, the flump has got to go. You can work with the Modrons, yeah. I guess I was being a little unfair, as Rogan said. I could have put in the others. Maybe they'd have fared better, but not much, in my opinion. I just don't like them.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Patrick for 2. Garibay also identifies as a planeswalker who travels worlds in real life through a role-playing game. Yeah, remember that. Yep. Lest we forget the Uberman.
What if Scott Garibay is that guy that punched Jesus?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And he's
the guy who struck him as he's on his way to being crucified.
And he has to walk the earth for forever.
Yeah. Is that like Kane or something?
I don't know his name. Chat. I'd look it up.
Simon Peter.
No phone.
Keith Richards, right? His name is Keith Richards.
Keith Richards. Yeah. Brian, 4-5 from down under.
Good day,
under. Oh, just got your Warrior Poet. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Yeah, link for that is in the description too. Adding to my Hyperborea game. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that should port over pretty easily, the OSR version. One PC wants one as a backup character already after he was nearly offed last session. Cheers, bro. Thank you so much, Brian. Yeah, great support character. Can do a little bit early on, as they level up. They get more in, a support role, but for the OSR, I think they give out some pretty good buffs. Not overpowered buffs, but good buffs. So I'm proud of it. I am proud of it. Hey, OGG. Good to see you. All right, so let's see some of the responses. Well, there's Lori saying, piling on. It has lesbians, by the way. Ooh, yeah, that's real edgy. 20 fucking years ago. Yeah. Do they have to get aggressively pregnant and then abort one fetus per fight? Like compound interest? It can be based. Yeah, really based. Yep. Dude, this looks fucking sick. Ordering a hard copy right now. If you want to see what kind of a Mensa Pranzer is, yeah, there you go. 28, furry, and hangry. A digital artist, of course. They're probably a lolicon fag. Scott is damned to drive in circles forever. That's right.
Yes, there you go.
He's always, yeah, I like that. I came up with a similar idea while talking with someone, with some friends, but more as a silly joke. My interest in the book has been thoroughly piqued. Well, I guess the abortion magic with Longinus. That's right. Yeah, his spear. All right, yeah. I forgot he was the same.
Wasn't he in? Remember that movie? In Demi Moore was in it, and the guy that played Terminator.
Yeah, the seventh.
Seventh Sign.
Seventh Sign. Yep.
That character is in it. The guy that plays.
Yeah, Longinus.
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah, he gets wherever he gets put into a lot of things because of the backstory and all that.
Seventh Sign.
Sounds fucking weird. And lesbians. I want to read it so bad. These people are so easily amused. Insane elevator pitch. Yeah, worked for you. We got a tranny here. I was already hooked, and then you said it had lesbians, so now I guess I have to order it. This is disgusting.
I have no choice. That's what she said. That's really weird because I thought they're all about pro-choice.
Yeah.
Now I have no choice.
Now I have no choice.
I'm confused. I digress.
But there are some normal people that responded, and people wonder why the Romans crucified witches. The word you're looking for is child sacrifice. Yes, indeed.
Put Longinus in their bingo card tonight.
I know. You never know what you're going to get. You never ever know.
Abortion-based magic. That's another one. Never dreamed.
Yeah. All right, I'll need control here.
You got it.
We'll talk about this little bit of news. I thought this was kind of interesting in that I kind of remember this guy. Ken Whitman does not have the best reputation. I always remember this guy screwed people over on a Kickstarter. He had dice rolling pencils. They were like pencils of different that had different edges on it, so you could simulate a die 6 or a die 10 or something. And I think he screwed everybody over. So he is not very well thought of. I mean, I don't have anything personal against him, but apparently old Ken Whitman is back at it.
Money Man Mike.
Yeah, Minuteman Mike. Yeah, he's maybe they're the same guy. I don't know.
I'm happy I destroyed him.
Ken creates a bizarre AI-powered biographies of designers. This is courtesy of EN World. Ken, a man whose reputation is controversial, is behind a new website called 4 Pillar Games. The website purports to be a record of influential game designers and companies and is obviously and very poorly written by AI with strange formulaic articles and AI-generated portraits of the designers in question. Whitman's project has caused a strong backlash from those included without their consent or knowledge. Well, I don't think, if he's just saying, hey, this is an RPG designer, I don't think they can, I mean, they're public figures in a way, so I mean, he has every right to put him there, but I can see why they'd be pissed if hey, you did this completely wrong and with AI. I think I would be a little
Angel
pissed too.
of Fortune says dice pencil neck geek.
Yeah.
We have one from
I'll get it.
Patrick. Okay.
I'll get it in a moment. Yeah. Don't worry. We'll catch up to these. As well as an AI created directory of game designers. The website also features an RSS newsfeed and a storefront, of course. Like, this is Jason Bowman, who's like one of the weirdos from like Paizo. He does not look like this. So the AI did this weird profile picture of Jason Bowman. And then it says who he is. And then it puts these weird little blurbs, I guess, at the bottom. Jason Bowman did not invent Die 20 fantasy role playing. Would you expect to see that in a list of bios about, one little diss on like...
Do you remember when Polacos was going into the plaza where Eric B is, and they had AI right there?
I don't think so.
And it was talking about the smell that it was going to create of the fresh made chocolate, and it just said, smell that humans really enjoy.
People are becoming so fucking lazy. Ugh. Now Whitman,
$20 an hour.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Whitman was sussed out. I don't think he was public, but people were able to dig in and see. But it had like some people from the industry. Don Perrin, who's worked with Traveler, Sovereign Stone, and Dragonlance. Tony Lee. I don't know who Tony Lee is. I kind of remember Don Perrin. And Reese Wardrip from Spycraft, of Spycraft fame. Yeah. Apparently, Tony Lee and Don Perrin have, after the backlash, have both distanced themselves. But these bios are all written by AI. Weird, stupid. Fred Hicks from Evil Hat got bent out of shape. We don't care about Fred Hicks, but I guess I can kind of see why. Many other game designers have expressed similar sentiments. I think somebody said they were going to punch these guys if they ever saw them. There's perils out there. If you use AI, if you're using AI and you're not double checking your stuff, at least, I mean, it's bad enough. It's kind of lazy to use it. I mean, it does have uses. I understand. But just to say like, hey, do all the work for me and then just literally throw it up there. There's something unseemly about that. I don't like that. Go ahead, Crazy Mouse. I'll let you get us caught up here.
Yep.
So,
Patrick.
Yes. Remember, kids, these people view abortion seriously and would never take part lightly. Yeah. How many ways we choose to grieve the heart of the father? Yep. Yeah.
Are we frozen? I don't think that we are. I don't know, JP. Maybe just you.
Give us a hit in the chat, guys, if you're having any technical issues. This is the kind of stuff that gives legit AI use a bad name. Yep, exactly. And I understand you use it to great effect, and you sort of have to, with your budget for certain things. Yeah, fine. You're okay. That's good. Yep. I would maybe just refresh whoever that was.
Control Alt Delete.
Control Alt Delete. Yeah.
Don't do that. Please. Don't hit modify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Me and Rogan were like, "What's this button do?" Oops.
So we'll get into the main thing in just a moment. The Daggerheart anniversary. But yeah, just be careful. Like if you're using AI. Guys, try to use it as little as possible. If you're forced to use it, I understand. I'm not one of those absolutists. I don't particularly like it, but I understand why it has to be used for certain things. But having said that, if you're just using it to crank out shit and then just throw that shit up on the internet, you're gonna get dragged, and rightfully so. Unfortunately, most people that use AI are not going to edit and do their due diligence. No, if they're lazy enough to have it write everything, they're not going to try to edit it or anything, or double check it at least. Yeah, the lowest common denominator always becomes mainstream. Yep, it's good. It's kind of a race. I don't want to say to the bottom, but just a race to real mediocrity. I do not like the way some things are going in the world. Like Crazy Mouse and I were talking off camera. Just the state of help these days. It's pretty brutal.
It's customer service that really bothers me. And the reason it bothers me so much, and I take it so personal, is my whole job is customer service. And on all my apps, my customers get to review me. And I'm about 40-some thousand in my 8 years of doing this. Dashes, Instacart rides, all that, prescription deliveries, everything. I have thousands and thousands and thousands of 5-star reviews. I guess I hope that I'm getting that in return. And when I don't, it's just disappointing. I like Double D, when he went to go get a sandwich, he could have went anywhere for lunch. He chose to go there. And it's
going again.
Yeah,
I ain't going back. Yeah. I could have gone up to Jersey Mike's and I would have gotten a really good one. But
oh man, fantastic BLT.
And that's the stuff that just bothers me, is just poor customer like service like that.
There he is. Watch it again. Thank you, Nerd Cognito, by the way.
It's becoming a distinct thing. Instinct.
Yeah.
Instinct. Extinct.
Extinct.
Yeah.
Come on, Tongue. Why don't you
have service 40,000 dudes and women too, my man.
Nope. Yeah, and women too.
And the ladies.
Easy, Ryan. All right, you guys ready?
Let's do this.
He slurped the fruit punch. Yeah. That's one time in 8 years, and it was by necessity, or it would have gone all over his car.
Would have went all over.
Yeah, so that was.
These people have
That's
long
something.
memories.
If a driver had told me that story, like we came fessed up and said, "Sir, I was
took a
forced to
sip
do
of your
this,"
drink.
I'd have been like, "All right, I understand." I'd have just gone with it. I do understand. Oh, hey, Jeffrem. Good to see you, buddy. $10.
Let's see here.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Just want to shout out Peter Cushing, Vincent Price, and Christopher Lee for their birthdays yesterday for Peter. Yeah, 3 fine actors whose work still holds up to this day. Yeah, I posted that on X.
Was one of those guys Darth Culp? What?
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Peter Cushing. His was yesterday. Yep.
A wargamer.
Yes, Napoleonic wargamer. Yep. And Christopher Lee was Count Dooku and Saruman. let a fruit punch him. He's not Jeremy Hambley from the quartering. Thank you.
He's a slurper. They don't forget. They don't forget.
You guys ready?
Let's bring it.
Welcome to the Daggerheart birthday. Hello, welcome to 1 year old today.
1 year old.
So one thing I noticed right away, I think Spencer Stark, the guy to her left, like I think he was the main designer behind this game. Now it's a shit game, but he is the designer. But I also noticed right away, they're letting this chick take care of things. Basically MC the whole thing.
1 year old.
She's just one of the designer. She's not like a developer or like, someone in charge.
Well, that's what happens when you give women pants.
Spending it with you. Thank you for coming here and celebrating. My name's Elise Resendez. I'm your senior RPG producer over here at Daggerheart.
I'm Spencer Stark.
I'm Rowan Hall. We're game designers on the team.
We have a lot of people here
we have a
today.
microphone.
Oh, but you're mic'd. Keep introductions.
Crawford, game director. I'm Matt.
I'm so pissed off about
Go
this.
up and you gotta pass it down.
I'm Sean Ellis. I'm the visual development artist. And I was art director on Hope and Fear.
These are the people behind this game.
And next.
Is this filling you with a sense of confidence, anybody?
There's so many egos in play right there. This is almost a train wreck.
It reminds me of when Cheers had their final episode and then they went on like Johnny Carson or whatever show it was and they were a little liquored up.
Oh, yeah.
Season I played.
There's a little of that here.
Season 2, and it was a lot of fun. Hi, I'm Madigan, and I am a games producer on the team. Where's Danny?
It's all chicks.
Hiding back here. Hi, I'm Danny Gage, and I'm the dev coordinator on Daggerheart.
It's all chicks.
Hi, I'm Matt number 2, and I'm the art director.
Still all chicks.
Yeah.
I'm a developmental editor for Daggerheart. Yay!
My name's Rob.
How you doing? My name's Rob.
How you doing? My name's
Rob. Inside joke there.
And then there's just a lot of people here. We're so
Woo, yeah. Pronouns. Woo. Oh, there he is.
No.
There he is. Remember,
You've got ogre.
He brings his freaking dog.
They slid over.
Hello,
I'm Chris, creative director, and this is Milo.
Like, you've got ogres.
Jeremy, he's back there.
Welcome, everyone. We're here. We've got a bunch of stuff that we're going to...
I am a warlock. Bring me my cards. I don't.
Wait a minute, you dirty dog.
Did you notice something?
I am a warlock. Bring me my cards. I don't.
Now enshrined officially in Double D's Hall of Fame.
Oh, wait, we got one. We got one.
Yeah. Itty bitty titties and a bob. Yeah, that's right.
True story.
Yep. The old Gen Z bosses. Exactly.
My name's Rob. I like mushrooms.
Cal had one up there that you missed.
Let's find that one.
Over there you go. I'm flumped and modroned about them, says Cal. Thank you.
Yeah,
I think we're caught up. If we're not, I'm sure they will let us know.
Beautiful in your tiara.
Oh, thank you.
The Bubble Witch.
This is the return of my Bubble Witch tiara.
Mad Maggie.
Oh my God.
If I had to put a still shot that summed up my thoughts on Daggerheart, it would be here. Just a pointless guy cranking out a shit game, 2 girl bosses, as Ryan said, itty bitty titties and a bob. Yep. Gen Z boss. And then an openly gay man wearing a tiara. There you go. That's what we got. Miss me, their ancestors weep. That seed was spent on them, yep. It has fallen to such a sad state, has it not? Yeah.
For any of you who saw that video.
I know it can basically be wordsmith bard, but pictomancer artist?
Oh!
Happy birthday, y'all.
Happy birthday.
A pictomancer artist? Whoa, that's super cool. Antonio. Looks like 5. Blood and Steel. The best Conan Hyborian VTT system on Foundry. It's free, full of amazing tools that I update and maintain regularly. Spread the word.
Foundry.
Thank you very much,
That's the
Antonio.
name of our superhero and hideout.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. There's some crazy
We were
reason.
so confused on Friday night.
I don't know if there's a link to that. I mean, you might just have to search for it, but if there is a link, Cal, you can put that in here. Thank you, Antonio.
Absolutely.
I know you've mentioned that before. Mucho gracias. We are more in-person players, but for those of you that are kind of compelled to do it online, check it out. We like it. Ryan for $1. Real question. Is he a sodomite? Is who a sodomite? We know one of them is.
No, well, when we were developing Daggerheart in particular, like a lot of the settings and the mood, it was meant to be this kind of vibrant, inviting, colorful high fantasy space.
So we've been having...
So remember that. That's why I emphasize that. Let's take a look here. You guys are gonna like this. We'll do this one first. Patrick for 2. Do RPG companies require producers and developer coordinators? I don't think so, especially one that's as shitty as this. I mean, I'm only working on my first, and I'm going solo. Yeah, a lot of people. Funny how Jeff Talanian, Greg Gillespie, these guys can produce quality work. Even Kelsey Dion, who I think just relied maybe on I think her wife to do the help her with the layout. But I mean, that was basically like a one-man band too.
The most important tool is respect.
Gay! Yes, they are. Thank you, Mac.
A lot of requests for people to see more, so we figured we would show some stuff off.
Let's do more.
This is a new source book. Daggerheart, Hope and Fear.
Oh, yes.
Source book.
Okay, so we get to show you stuff that we're excited for in the book now. I know we haven't done a lot of that. Yes?
Before you crack this spine.
Okay.
This is really important.
Everybody calm down.
Everybody stand back. There's not one, but 2 ribbons. And this is really important. Obviously the most important part of this book. Okay, thank you.
They're your designers there. Those are your game designers. Two Gen Z girl bosses.
That's all. Yeah.
I took a break from OnlyFans and
Yep.
showed up.
We love putting ribbons in, so really happy.
Okay, wait.
Wait.
Just kidding.
Don't look, Marion.
Got 4 shades of gay. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I show
Chris.
this page? Is
Absolutely,
that okay?
let's do it.
So the opening introduction is this incredible.
More like a funeral, says Travis for 2. Thank you. Maybe.
Seraph. It's
All right, so I don't know if they zoom in on this. It's the same fucking thing that you see in D&D.
Yes.
It's a Shamiqua, high up like an angel. And like you were meant to be like looking up at her like, oh my God, thank you so much, divine Shamiqua.
so cool. I can't see the screen, so can you guys?
There you go. It's like now you're not even being original to this shit, because I've seen the. Am I going crazy, chat? Have we not seen almost this exact picture in like the new player's handbook or some shit?
It's like multiplicity. It's a copy of a copy.
It is. Yes, exactly. Oh, James for 10.
Clear out of here.
Throwback. This made me cringe so hard. I think I may have given myself a hernia. Ouch. Hyperborea would beat up Daggerheart and take its lunch money. Yes, it would. Absolutely. Probably leave it with a hernia too. Yes, sister power pose. Yep.
See it? Yeah? Okay, great.
Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool.
If Discord doesn't see the witch, I'm going to get burned at the stake.
Okay. We're going
Get that just a sec here. Let it ride here. Crazy man.
The Vavitch. Spencer wouldn't let me call it the Vavitch. Are we doing?
No, this one's
okay.
good. Yeah.
This is the witch.
And we have to hold it really still because they're going to screenshot this.
Yes, they are.
No, we won't.
No. It's like witchy poo. It's another one of these. They love these witchy poo witches with the traditional witch hat now because it's so cute. Ryan on Rumble. There's a blooper from Liar Liar where the other lawyer calls Jim Carrey an overactor. I think it
I
fits
know the
here.
one you're talking about.
But the blooper was funny. Yeah, this isn't funny. It is the bitterest of dregs. And you know my nigga's got his hand on that trigger. Thank you so much, Ryan on Rumble. Badger for 5. Scheduling an appointment to get my testosterone levels checked after watching this. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Which one of you 3 is covering my copay? All right, we'll throw some money in the kitty.
We'll do a crowdfunding.
Yep.
Look at that.
Thank you, Badger.
Oh, she just gave everyone the finger.
I love it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I ran up because as soon as you said witch, I just want to share.
I just want to share. Here we go. Jeremy's going to tell us you're getting the inside dish here.
How wonderfully kind and generous our team is, because there was that meeting about Hope and Fear art.
2 days after you joined us.
Yes, where I walked in and they were like, Jeremy, what do you think of...
He should have just stared at her there and said, "Are you done? May I continue?" You fucking nobody. He's I don't like Jeremy. Jeremy Crawford is like a secretary, but at the very least, I mean, he did have his name and face out there as, kind of the face of, the latest edition of D&D, which is something, I guess. It's not much, but it's something. And now he's got these 2 dumb broads next to him, yammering.
This
beautiful boy,
this fawn moon witch, and the team then suddenly later came and said, "We did it."
I'm so glad you said that because, you gave us the opportunity to then make it happen, and I felt like you're usually our guardian, but I felt like I was the guardian for that witch. I was like, under no circumstances will this book deliver without.
Please.
This is what I meant when I said Lord of the Rings, but the ring is a baby. I wasn't saying you were throwing the baby into a fire. I was saying this.
Gee, I wonder if she's a fan of that abortion-based magic system. Yeah, it's all fun. It's all funny. I hate these people.
The bucket,
hate
the
them.
bottom is deeper than I thought.
Go to your happy place, double D, happy place. Yep. Crawford. Wait, is that a dude in a witch outfit in the book? I'm not sure. I can't wait to see this book. Am I seeing that right? Bring back mental institutions. Yeah. When this comes out, I'm sure somebody will loan me their PDF copy of it, and we will go to town. We will have a whole episode on this because I got a feeling it's going to be pretty. Oh, I know it is, because there is one piece of art that, thanks to Flapjack Longjohn on X, I found out about. Thank you, Flapjack. Jeremy, Craig for 5. Jeremy, maybe if I spike my thinning hair, these young people will think I'm cool. Yeah. Can't hide the fact that you're 50, Crawford. Sorry. But you know what? He's the harmless old gay man, so they indulge him.
So our girls get undressed in front of him because it's no big deal.
Yeah.
He's not interested in us.
Yep.
It's a trick.
He's a conniza schemer.
Throw the baby in the fire, actually. I just needed to clarify that.
That's so funny. They're horrible people.
I'm so excited for Journey to Horizon. It is our 4 complexity campaign frame, so it's the most complex. It's the big boy.
So that you're gonna want to pay attention here, guys.
Where are we going?
I'm going to one of my favorite pieces of art in Castle High.
One of the lead designers, her favorite piece of art from this new book, the follow up to the rule book.
Guys, what's happening? Are we celebrating?
Yeah,
we're showing things off in the middle of.
All right, well, take note of that, but don't be distracted by her just yet. We'll get to her in just a moment.
She just came back from dealing with carne asada.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Oh, I love that. Okay.
Bingo, Chris.
This piece.
What piece is that? What do you guys think that is? It's a little blurry, right?
Dwarfs bacon cookies.
That is.
What if I told you it was worse?
Oh, brother.
Remember what Matt said about high fantasy role playing?
Mm-hmm.
Played Castle High at PAX U, but we haven't gotten to show a lot of it. And I just love this moment that Sean made for us, which is a moment of magical kids in their magical dorm.
Yeah.
Is there any way I can zoom in real close on this image? Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Okay.
What? And there's a computer there?
Yeah, drink it in, peeps. Here's your classic high fantasy. Kids in a dorm room, and one of them's a troon. Is it the 6-year-old little goblin kid? Or is it his pimp? Oh, boo. Get working on Open Legend, Matt. Yeah. Yeah, why a computer? Why a computer? But, I mean, there is a 21st century tranny flag in this fucking room in your high fantasy games. But we don't want people to have fun. I mean, calling out the fact that it's woefully anachronistic and very agenda driven. It's just, what is this showing you? It's creepy. It's fucking weird. But one of the favorite pieces of art of one of the lead designers. Patrick for 2. I do not approve this mockery of the greatest and most prestigious form of wizardry accoutrement and a grand name for a gaming company. It will not stand. In with Gandalf, out with Witchy Poo. Agreed. Thank you, Patrick. Is that an image of a child meeting up with an older gay person after chatting on the internet? It looks suspicious.
Have a seat.
Looks suspiciously like one Jeremy Crawford.
Sounds like he needs an appointment with the optometrist.
Yes.
That's
yes.
Double D's code name for taking out people.
Oh yeah.
The optometrist.
Yeah, I kind of thought of it on the spot. I actually owe that to Zolt, but
The
I was
optometrist's name is from Zolt.
Yeah, my thing
your
was
signature move.
My
was all
signature
you.
move was because I'm a cop who goes after the worst of the worst, and by worst of the worst, I said murderers who got away with it, particularly heinous ones, and child predators. And this is in our superhero RPG that I'm actually playing in, taking a little break from DMing. And so I just had to follow up on that, and I was kind of telling Zolt, who's DMing it, and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't go out often, but when something runs by, because my character is a cop too, so I'd be like, I see, this person's out of jail, they should still be in jail, or actually they should be hanging. So my thing is, I told Zolt, I'm like, well, my guy would have to have a signature, so why doesn't he just shoot him in the left eye? Like that'll be his calling card. And then Zolt, without missing a beat, said, all right, so the papers are talking about a new shooter called The Optometrist, which that was very, very nice. Yeah, there you, Chris, you were many things. You're like, you are a man of like 1,000 tales, man. Very interesting guy. I was glad. Oh, there you are, Flapjack. That flag is in a child's bedroom. That's so wrong. That's why I wanted you to put this filth under a microscope. I did. Yes, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I definitely wanted to make sure I shouted you out. And Craig for 10 memberships. Holy shit.
Hold on.
We got to get this nigga something.
I love knowledge. Hey, Double D!
Pew! Thank you so much, Craig. Congratulations to all of you guys for the new memberships. Yeah, very generous. You guys are being super duper generous tonight. So yeah, so this is what you can look forward to in your new Daggerheart follow-up book here. I think it's probably a source book. I don't think it's a new edition yet. It will be in about a year or two. This is fucking crazy.
That looks like
it's fucking stupid.
Remember Mommy Dearest No Wire Hangers? Is that like a hanger with a Ghostbuster sign around it? Like
on
no
the
wire
top left. Yeah,
no wire hanger.
No wire. It does kind of look like that. Yeah. Joan Crawford would approve. Shadows of Riley for €10.
Hold on. Let's see.
Double zeros, baby!
Ooh, going some intro casso there. Wimps and posers leave the hall. These people do not get fantasy. Yeah, they have no canon, cultural, or literal. They do not grasp heroes, ethos, logos, demos, pathos. So they laugh. Empty mirth, indeed. Thank you, Shadows of Riley. Yeah, well put, too.
Thank you.
Very poetically there.
Double zeros, baby.
Double zeros. Yep. So your high fantasy game has a grooming relationship, troons, and computers. All right. Yep. But I also wanted to point out, too, for the third and last time, this was the favorite piece of art that was called out specifically on a birthday stream by one of the designers of the game. To me, that actually says just as much as the actual piece of art. Yes. It's one thing to get this and maybe feel a sense of, well, maybe we have to include it because we are who we are, but maybe we can just kind of bury it and hope people don't talk about it. All right. Look, if people like this kind of brazen faggotry, then so be it, but I ain't down with it. It's bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. Crawford for 2. Crawford may approve, but his Crimson Craw does not. That be you. Thank you, sir.
There's a poster of Daggerheart in the...
Whoa, somebody just called that out.
It's May's
Hold on a second.
It's May's face. I just thought that was all the way down, Daggerheart.
That piece is important to me.
That piece is very
important. And we're very excited.
Somebody pointed out, yes, Hexcrawl and Daggerheart.
Yes, Hexcrawl. Actually, yeah, let's go back to that because we can show a little...
It is Shadow Master, yeah. In fact, I can bring it back up here. Yeah.
Well, they just confirmed it.
Yep, there it is. Yep, for all to see. So it's self-referential. It's troony. It's grooming. It's weird. I feel like I need to take a shower after seeing this. It's disgusting. And there's a fucking computer with a Post-it note on it. Fuck you. Welcome, human fighter. Not fuck you. Fuck them. You, I welcome.
More of that. So, Journey to Horizon is a hex crawl in Daggerheart.
It's a hex crawl? Oh my God, Spencer's Dark.
It's like beautiful.
Super duper.
From Sean. It's so cool.
Giraffes?
Are
you freaking kidding me?
It looks like it's fucking giraffes.
Seriously?
It is.
Well, you gotta see this. This is high fantasy right here.
Make super duper big giraffes in our game. It'd be so cool.
Osiris, good to see you.
Welcome to the party, pal.
That's right. Wondering where you've been hiding. They aren't grooming kids as they depict school-aged kids embracing troon flags. These people are fucking demons. Daggerfall targeting the femboy troon demo. Looks like a few on the dev team. Yeah, there's some sus people, as the kids used to say. And thank you so much. Good to see you, Osiris. Badger for 2. This aggression will not stand. It will not stand. That's right.
Travel in herds. Yes.
Giraffes, they travel in herd. It's super cool.
Let me flip to it.
And they all have guns.
There's a whole section that teaches you like how to do. I don't even zoom in on
Guns.
this way.
Giraffes with guns. It's super cool.
Like our version of the hex crawl. In Daggerheart.
Pew pew.
There's all these roll tables that you can use. So
Cal, which is worse, this art or abortion? Oh, come. Talk about a Sophie's choice there. Don't make me.
Wasn't there an episode of The Cosby Show where they were in the sound studio with Stevie Wonder, and Stevie Wonder asked Rudy, "What's the sound a giraffe makes?" and she made one.
Yeah.
Like that. And
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder then put it on a sample.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
Burned into the 80s zeitgeist there.
They asked Theo, like, what do you want to say? And he said, "Jam it on the one." That's what. Remember that?
Yes. Mad Scribe, Chris for 5.
I think Chris won some scratchers today.
James, a lot of these guys did. You guys are all flush with cash, as they say. And thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means a lot to us. They are so excited about their blasphemous behavior made manifest. Democracy manifest.
we got so much coming. It's
We got so much coming. It's going to be so sweet.
Want to share from it? I know that you worked really hard on developing some of the mechanics for it. Here, let me do this.
So this tool is going to talk about hex crawls, such as it is.
It's we started out with like how do we take hex crawls and how we make a Daggerheart.
Yeah.
And it took a lot of false starts and mistakes. And
Yeah, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You shouldn't be anywhere near a hex crawl. I mean, at least own what your game is. Your game is a story game. It's written into the mechanic. Why are you trying to do a fucking hex crawl? It's a cheap cash grab because you'll get retarded, there is a left contingent of the OSR. We'll call it the Reddit OSR. Those people would love this shit, but like normal, like just old school, regular people, OSR people, they could sniff this a mile away. Suffering succotash.
and
Giraffes with guns. Oh my gosh.
but I think
Pew pew pew. Woo.
I'm really excited about how it landed.
There are people
Now look, Marisha's going to save his bacon here.
asking who are not familiar with the term hex
Oh,
crawl.
you explained
Their own audience.
Brr.
It's a birthday stream for the game that these people supposedly love. I don't know how many were live, but they don't even know what a fucking hex crawl is. If your audience doesn't know what it is, why are you even doing it? Why? Way to save the day, though, baby.
Sure.
You don't know.
Well, that's great.
I'm so glad you're here.
I bet you are.
I had to make it more interesting, guys. I'm sorry.
So
I'm glad I'm here.
So the hex crawl.
Hope you appreciate the editing.
I'm probably gonna get roasted for like not giving a perfect
No,
definition of this, but
I was gonna say hex crawls are done a bunch of different ways in a bunch of different games, but for the most part, it's about like how do we do a travel campaign?
Keep going.
How do we do a travel campaign? How do we do something where you're like moving through the land and things are occurring as you move through there? You're like transporting a thing across the, it's.
That's your hex crawl. Transporting a thing across the thing.
Swing into a space.
You're swinging into a
games
space.
that do like hex crawls are really popular in like OSR
Yes,
and stuff
they're
like
very
that,
popular in
but.
OSR.
OSR,
Old school
like
Renaissance, for those who don't know.
scarcity of resources
Yes.
is a major aspect. And in Daggerheart, scarcity of resources is not one of the dials that we turn as much. So a lot of it was.
So you're freely admitting this isn't something you do. It's not going to be a good fit into your game. Look, I don't like your game, but let me give you some good advice here. Don't do this. Tempted to counter this shit by making a game so offensive, so racist that I'm banned from England. Well, Miguel, don't do that, Chris, because you might want to talk to the Red Room, Miguel, because he did the exact same thing and got booted off. So you do not want to be booted off of drive-through.
Well, if you do make it, I'll buy it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we will. We will support it. We will shill it. But
figuring out how do we take the things that Daggerheart does deal with, and how do we how do we make that matter in a hex crawl, right?
Yeah. So anyway, we're really excited for you to see it. It's
Did he really explain what a hex crawl was? 'Cause I honestly don't know what I still don't know.
Look, to be fair, I did edit a little, but he honestly was just kind of talking in circles. That's why that Spencer Stark had to kind of interrupt him, right? Because he was just floundering in his explanation. It was not incisive at all. He was just grasping like the bare bones facts about hex crawls. It would be like if you just read like a little synopsis of it. Transport a thing across the thing. Riveting, says Shadows of Riley. Yeah, pretty much.
And so it's that simple.
Yep. Patrick, good Lord. They're talking like they've discovered the concept of the hex crawl. Yeah. Now they're trying to fit this square peg into the round hole.
There was that baby in a video doing that game, the game that you just described. Mm-hmm. And finally this, I don't know, infant just realized, hey, if I just pick up the whole lid, I can just put everything in there all at once.
That's going to be that's going to be your next billionaire. Ryan, for $1, someone introduce these idiots to overland survival. Oh my God. You kidding? Could you imagine these guys? I don't think these guys could do a 2-mile hike.
So much work, and I'm just so glad that we got it in the book.
Yes.
We put our,
man. I'm so glad we did hex crawls and troon flags.
A lot of work into it.
My favorite day, I walked into the office and Rob had this giant map across the whole table, and he just handed me a fistful of dice and said, roll all of these. And I go, why? And he goes, just do it. It was incredible.
Oh, that sounds incredible.
That's your favorite day. You're fired.
That's how we got 40 to 400 hobgoblins.
Yeah. I guess you had to be there.
But also, this is an important space. There's a whole bunch of new equipment.
Yes.
New equipment.
There's the crunch.
All new lists of weapons and secondary weapons and armor.
Bow and arrow.
And generally magical items,
whip?
consumables.
Knowledge.
See, I think Matt might have an inherent sense of like, maybe we need to actually go back to like the foundations of a normal fantasy RPG. So he's talking about like weapons and stuff. I mean, he's a little bit of a fruit, as we all know.
Well, you can tell right there with his red nail polish.
His nail polish, and his
comfort blankets,
his comfy shawls and stuff. But I think there is still like this little part of Matt that understands that all of this is screwed up. He's way too far in now to ever turn back.
You know what? But you just described the end of the Star Wars thing when...
Yeah, Darth Vader.
Yeah, there's like 1 ounce of good still left in you.
But he doesn't have Luke out there to bring him back. Like, he's done. Because when he goes home, he's seeing somebody who wants to push further in like the evil direction, like Marisha. Shadows of Riley for 2. Want to run Forbidden Lands for them? TPK in 10 minutes. Yep. I could draw a map on her naked body. Cal, behave.
Based blades.
All sorts of fun stuff.
There's a knowledge gun.
Just a knowledge gun.
There's a knowledge gun.
So great.
Yeah,
Sorry, as a GM, that's the stuff I really love. Also, because why not? I like it, and I'm feeling spicy. We got like some fun kind of
eldritch
creatures.
Yeah, see, he's highlighting all the stuff that he knows like normies would probably want to see. Right. Like, oh yeah, these are the things you actually want to kill. Not a bunch of 30-foot tall giraffes with guns. You know, not a fucking Apple II computer in a dorm room with a troon flag.
Big old
or some broken ass hex crawl system.
Creepy boy. Blech. That is a hefty tier 4 solo.
I want a mini of that.
I do too. I want a mini of a lot of these. Zero Castle Killer, yeah. Our two spread boy.
Get your hands out of there. Let him do his thing.
I guess they already saw this big boy.
Matt is slurring. Somebody says Matt is drunk.
I saw him a little bit, but he was kind of ancillary. This is the big boy.
Is that the Tarask?
He's so bean.
That's like a Trask.
Ooh. Big mistake there, Matt. That looks so retarded. these chunky big creatures. I think it's just a trend in art right now. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You're talking to a guy who loves the cover of DL1, you know, the black dragon, the skinny black dragon. Yeah, that's right up my alley. Fagert.
I want to.
Yep. I don't want fat Tarrasques or fat dragons or any of this stuff. I mean, if I saw that as a player, I mean, if I was wearing these shades, I'd be rolling my eyes. I'd have to feign interest if I was not wearing them, but
easy to hit, probably slow, ate too much. He's probably full. He's not going to come at us full bore.
Yeah, El Guapo, the Tarrasque.
What's that thing on Thanksgiving? After you eat all that tryptophan?
Yeah.
I hit it with some tryptophan.
Yeah, I hit it with some tryptophan. Warrior Poet question. Song of Deeds Unfinished. So one attempt per level. Does this mean at 9th level, the Warrior Poet only has 9 lifetime chances of performing this act? I viewed it more, you're free to house rule, as best with you. I view it because it's kind of fairly powerful. I viewed it as 9 on, so 9, 10, 11, 12, so on and so forth. But if you want to view it that way, I would be okay with that. I don't think that would be... but I would only allow 1 attempt per person per encounter, if you know what I mean. So I wouldn't let him stack like that. But the original intention, Brian, is 1 at 9th level, 1 at 10th, 1 at 11th. You know, because you are sort of, especially for an OSR game, you are sort of breaking things a little bit. You know, and I know a lot of OSR people might, view it as a little bit of sacrilege. So that's why I think the Shadowdark version is a little bit more forgiving in that regard. Travis Pop for 5. The pauses of Matt holding the book is like the inverse of the man hands bit from Seinfeld. Yeah, that's right. Just staring at him like, ugh.
I'll die.
You will
but
die.
It's worth it.
But that's a little hope and fear flavor for everybody, which is very...
She is an attention whore, with this chick.
She has tiefling horns on. I just realized that. I thought that was like little...
Oh, yeah, well done, Rogan. Yeah, I didn't realize that either.
I knew she had something, but from the angle earlier, I thought they were cat ears.
Well, I thought they were hair. I'm thinking to myself, well, who the fuck would do that to their hair? But we watch videos every Wednesday, and there's a lot of people doing who the fuck would do that.
Yep.
No, those are tiefling horns.
Well, that tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it?
She has no boobs.
Darcy has...
Too bad, Darcy.
2 fried eggs on a sidewalk. That's Mama D used to say.
I'm your boss.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm gonna show.
Was that accurate? Is he her boss?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she just wanted to do something. Didn't you hear what he just said?
What did he? No, I missed that. What did he say?
Hold on, I'm your boss. Rewind that. Just I don't know, 10 seconds.
Hold on. Yeah. Thank you, Crazy Mouse. Hold on 1 second. That's worth it because I completely missed that. All right, so we're at 10 17.
You
go back to 10
10. Or I'm sorry, 10 o'clock. Yeah.
I'll die.
You will
but
die.
It's worth it.
But that's a little hope and fear flavor for everybody, which is very... You can't. You'll start showing things that Darcy has.
Too bad, Darcy. I'm your boss.
Yeah, she looked a little... It was a joke, but...
Was it?
Was it? Was it?
No, I'm going to show...
Oh, the environment.
I'm going to show some cool environment stuff. That's it. Just some of
Like, I'll show whatever the fuck I want. This turkey needs all the pushing it.
What's on here?
Really cool art.
Crystal Wasteland.
Megastorm, Sunken Citadel,
Dragonslayer. Sean, you did so good with all this art.
See, I see what he's doing here. He's trying to show off the best of it. So I do see him working.
That's cool. Sorry, Darcy, I love you. I'm just kidding.
And now, of course, he backs off. Like,
You're fired.
Sorry,
Your last check next week.
I'm spineless. Marisha's going to yell at me later if I didn't do that. So.
Dungeon box. No, you don't. You're not.
Up here.
Was that one of the environments is dungeon?
Oh yeah,
I
dungeon
think
in
the
a box.
Dragonslayer is the one I described as going into someone else's house.
You can just run it. You can throw it into any.
Which is very good.
Any session.
Okay, it's the big one.
What's the big one?
We are here again. We did it.
We're here.
So 1 year ago,
We're also here again.
We're here, and it is again.
That woman is just a designer. Like this is Spencer Stark's game. Like, and she's talking about it. It just blows me away. Like, not only is Matt her boss, I think like Spencer Stark technically would be her boss, at least on the project that they were working on. She'd have to submit her work to him, as I understand it. And he's just being sidelined.
We can go back in time a little bit. Do you remember a bunch of years back on Survivor, where they dropped all the group in the water and they're all pushing their things and they're all swimming and pushing the stuff. And the one girl gets on top of the big pontoony thing and she's telling them what to do. You know, it's no surprise. She's the first one that got kicked off the island. She didn't do jack. This one right here, both of you guys, ladies, need to be kicked off.
You see that in like Naked and Afraid a lot too. You'll see these loudmouth women who think they know what they're talking about. And granted, I do understand there are some genuine like, you know, ace survivors, like women survivors, but there's also like some of the new ones and like some of the bog standard episodes who think they know what they're doing and they don't have a fucking clue. But yeah, they'll tell you though that they're they know exactly what they're doing. James for another 10.
I have crossed oceans of time to be with you. You so crazy. You could have just called.
Are we sure the tiefling is a female? Oh boy, that body looks like a soft man, and so does its face. What's behind that choker? Ooh. I'm willing to say it probably is, just because it's so imperfect. If it was a troon, they'd probably like try to immediately bump up the chesticles.
I love the pouty face on the cat next to her.
Oh yeah, in the freeze frame, yeah. Harumph. Harumph.
She's neither of them are very attractive, but the one on the left-hand side, the blondish one she looks a lot like a hag.
Yeah, neither of these guys are going to be in the running for Miss America.
They're gonna go
I regret to inform them.
They're going to go home together after this because no guys are going to hit on them.
Although I shouldn't say that. Miss America these days, they do elect troons, don't they?
Wasn't Miss America a dude a couple years ago?
Yeah. Miss America, or Miss World or whatever?
Or Miss America. Miss America was a dude from Nevada, I thought, right?
Yeah, there was. I can't remember. I can never keep them straight. But one of those, we'll call it major contests.
Maybe one for both, Rogan. Maybe Miss Universe was a dude too. More recent, but I remember Miss America was a dude a couple years ago.
But that's for ladies, right?
Yep. Flapjack for 5. Travis, you're too masculine for this stream. Stand in the back corner. Your girl boss overlords. Yep. As Ryan said earlier, itty bitty titties and a bob.
Help, it is again. So a year ago, we came on and launched Daggerheart, and we shared some really big tools that we had been building in secret, and we have been doing it again. Again in secret. So
used to be, Patty. Used to be. Good to see you, man.
So for months now,
we talked about some of Patty's merch coming up here. You'll be able to get some pretty sick looking stuff. I got a little preview image. It's looking good. So stand by for that.
Surprise that we're going to be dropping live. If we could roll that beautiful clip, please check out what we've been working on.
Daggerheart custom adversary builder.
Man, I thought that said anniversary.
I do stuff like that. My mind just kind of fills it in. They're just taking a screen. You're a multi-million-dollar company. They're just taking a screenshot here, I guess. Well, it probably does show how it's played, so I'll give them that. Acid Burrower.
Mark, you're not wrong. It's 1-year birthday.
This is terrible. I mean, I'd have had the Kraken in the queue, you know, like who wants an acid burrower? This is a very lazy video for a company to make. Are you being sold on this? Be truthful. Are you actually? Would you actually be sold on this adversary builder?
No.
Just by virtue of this. Maybe it's maybe it's well needed within the Daggerheart, you know, their fans, but this video is not really blowing my skirt up. Also, why is it so complicated to make an enemy? Why can't you just?
I know.
Why can't you just open up the book and run a Kraken? Yeah,
just cut my fucking hair.
Yeah, just cut my fucking hair, please.
That ought to be a drop.
Yes, yeah, it should be.
Okay. Make this game yours again. Was it never yours?
So they did all that stuff right there, but honestly, I mean, we're talking about it. We understand that there's going to be an end result, but did anyone just watching it, trying to get an understanding of it, did they get what that was going on? I don't think so.
I mean, I guess if you run the game, to be fair, you're probably.
But that's not going to sell anybody new to it.
But yeah, I mean, if somebody new, yeah, you'd be like, why wouldn't I just play D&D where I can open up the monster manual and just I'll run it out of here? It's because, and I went over this too. When we looked at the game in detail, it is surprisingly complicated, the combat in this game. For such a freewheeling, loosey-goosey story game, the combat puts a ton of pressure on the DMs from what I could tell. Just what I was reading, like all the stuff the DM had to track during a turn, I can get a general sense. Now, granted, I didn't play it, so, I could be wrong. And maybe a lot of DMs just kind of wing it, so to speak.
Well, 30 years of DMing, you have a pretty good clue, educated.
Well, yeah, I would like to think at least I could suss out like, ooh, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem, or this is going to be something that is constantly like coming up. And when I read what the DM had to do to run a combat, all the shit they had to keep track of, all I'm thinking of is, okay, so that's just one. What if you had like a couple of big villains in the same combat? Maybe you're just not supposed to.
Now, we kind of took a peek at this quite a while back. This has like cards and tokens all involved?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. And Cal, Double D, put your skirt on. How dare you, sir? I would not clap that much for that.
That dude's dog ran away.
He just Chris Perkins.
That beautiful switch, and everybody refresh your browser. Good luck. It's live right now, or it will be.
60 seconds
yeah,
from right
as soon as
Why wasn't it live before you went on? Nobody knew it existed, so just have it live. Why would you wait until they actually?
As soon as
such a
when the system crashes, they can go, oh man, it was so popular, it just crashed on our first day.
Yeah, you guys brought it down.
It's like instant putty already, and
again, I can't help but look at the optics here. That the dude who's responsible mostly for the game, it was his conception. All this hope and fear shit, I think, was his. It's his baby. If these guys had anything to do with it, he, was telling them, hey, I need this, write me up this. And he's just standing back there like, I'll just put my hands in my pockets. And you could tell he wants to talk, the way he was talking about the, the hex crawl and all that. So he's not like some, wilting flower, so to speak. Ha 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 ha. A spreadsheet. Shadows right out. Woo, yeah.
60 to 75 seconds.
Oh, and I want to actually run home right now so I can start churning out adversaries.
It's gonna help me.
Oh, you just go ahead, run home there. You go ahead,
please do.
Run.
You can create new challenges for your players, tweak and overhaul existing
Right.
Save them locally to your website. Matt, this was specifically built by Eddie and the Pixel Table team for you, so you have a library locally on your cache on your browser.
Yep. I wanted it from the beginning.
I know.
Something else that's really cool that
he's hammered. He is fucking hammered. Whoever said that earlier, you were right on, man. He is fucking loaded. Woo. Me and my buddy Gavin Morgan, we were in Chicago, and we were at Ditka's restaurant. And as we were leaving, we saw Iron Mike. He was taking a picture with a lady. He was about as drunk as Matt is here. I was gonna go up and say hi to him, but I'm like, he's hammered.
Showed off a little bit, but that I want people to know is that we worked really hard to play with the estimate stats at tier button that's right below. When you switch a tier, it pops up, and you can click that, and it'll estimate what the stats at that tier would be for the adversary. You still have to go and do.
It's gonna estimate things, guys. It's super cool.
Changes for the features.
It's an estimator.
It'll get you to the new tier so quickly. So
New tiers.
It just estimates it, so it's doing its best to like figure it out, but it'll give you a good like range to start from, and it's made my work in adversaries so much easier when I'm running games. I've been using it.
Oh, you designed the thing.
I feel like this is an infomercial.
Yeah. I'm getting that feeling too. Yeah, it's like they are trying to resell people on this turkey.
On the back end, because I can take an adversary that's tier 1.
So if you use this sponge under hot water, it's soft. But if you put it under cold water, it gets hard, and that's better for scrubbing. I feel like they're describing a sponge daddy.
Every whiteboard.
We're ShamWow Vince.
Oh yeah, slap
all-
chop.
We're slap chop. Shawnee, me boy, for 5. This suddenly feels like a terrible episode of the
thank
Home
you.
Shopping Network.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys were both right on it at the same time, Shawnee.
Yeah, it was against the wall.
I'm keeping my eyes on Matt.
This is a completely
I think there's going to be little gems thrown in there.
His woman went to get some of that Alka-Seltzer or something like that because she's nowhere to be found.
She
right
wanted to
now.
get a spoonful of carne asada.
Yeah, I was just gonna say a helping handful of it. Yeah.
Waiting for him to turn his head slightly to the left, just full stream of vomit on the floor. And just wipe his mouth, just go on. Yeah. This is my fucking studio. I'll do what I want.
Boon to be able to help folks continue to make Daggerheart your own again.
And please give us feedback, because this is something that we're launching.
Stop
it. We love the feedback, people. It's so cool. I guess now I'm seeing why they put the chick in charge. All right.
And also, we know that you all are going to be able to playtest it for way longer at a much larger scale.
You gotta have like one of those hats on with
someone says they tested
it.
Like Spanky. He needs a Spanky hat.
Okay. So let us know
That is
what
so
you're
correct.
working, what you're finding hiccups in, and we'll use all of that to continue to make it better.
On the bottom left, there
Did
is
that
a
guy fall down? Oh, they're playing on the
It is where
ground.
you
I was like, there's a guy
So if you do
sitting
have
on the
any
ground.
questions, feel
He's
free
looking for his dog.
Yeah. It's got to be Milo. Milo's.
Milo's over there shitting on the floor, eating the vomit.
Hey, I'm just going to take a minute here to point out, first off, this is still only 1 year. This game is still very new, and there's a lot of
Yeah, you didn't even use it for your Critical Role season.
wonderful people here, a lot of which
Interesting.
have come on over the time in the past year. This is not a massive team.
I love you guys.
I'll tell you another thing.
Yeah, I love all of you guys.
You're better than you. I'm going to fire you.
To put their love and soul into this. I'm so proud of everybody here. And that extends to Pixel Table as well for what they've done with this. We're constantly doing our best to do as much.
Yeah, North of the Rocky is saying like, I don't think he's faking. Yeah,
And
he's
meaningfully. I know you have a lot of requests and a lot of things that you'd love to have right now. So would we. But we're also human beings with limitations and additions. But we're
so cool your fucking jets, man.
I'll tell you another thing.
Let me tell you another thing.
But all that being said, we're so proud of everything that all of you have done and contributed to this game and continue to do so. We're so excited.
Yeah, that's the
And actually, Matt, that's a really great point.
Uh-oh, don't overstep, lady.
Hello, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, LA by Night.
My super secret source told me about this.
Episode 9.
This is from a ways back.
Will I find my home?
You think the politics that we are rebelling against now in life are bad? In death, these people have no qualms. They enslave each other, they murder and torture, and they have no regard for life and what it means.
I'd walk through the 9 hells for you. I'd walk through the 9 hills
2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. That's all this is.
with you.
For you, with you.
It's hell on earth.
Are they gonna kiss?
Kiss, 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 kiss. No?
For now, but it takes effort to do this. In the day, you're just a lifeless corpse. We're all corpses just walking around. You wouldn't be able to see the sun. You wouldn't be able to see your family. School. Your writing.
I'm a lifeless corpse without you already.
Amen. Sounds like sweaty balls.
I love you.
I need you.
I'm yours. Give him.
Forever.
Acting going on all over.
I'm so scared. Me too.
Makes you feel bad, huh, James? Let's see if we can't cheer you up in just a minute here.
Is this one of those diceless games?
I think so. Thank you, James.
No.
I thought she was going in for a tin crap.
Man.
You tease.
Well, we see the right hand. We don't know where the left hand's at.
There.
That dude's drinking his Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
You should have a...
Oh. She pulls back.
Is it... It happened.
Whoa. There you go.
Swing.
There you go. You guys that want to screen cap that, we'll read Shadows of Riley for 2 in the meantime. And then Annabelle and Eleanor met the Garou. Yes. We could use a werewolf just about now. There you go.
I'd respect it more if they took their clothes off.
It's just so...
Thespians.
Jason looks like he's about to burst. Thank you, Rye. TOS. Oh my God. Yep. Maybe we gotta move on. Badger Glum Chums RPG. That's a good one. Thank you, Glum Chums. It's the saddest game ever.
It's your choice.
We've never had anybody kiss at our table. We did have somebody shove their fingers
down Rogan's throat. Yeah.
I could taste the cookies he ate earlier.
Let me clear my throat.
The old finger gun down Rogan's throat.
Double barreled, wasn't it? It wasn't no single. That was like
4 fingers. His thumb caught on my nose.
Oh boy. Nostril cam coming in hard.
Sorry for the jump scare, peeps.
Yabble dabble.
Hi friends, this is your pal Scott Garibay, and today we are going to talk about the sales of Daggerheart compared to Dungeons & Dragons and its competitors. All right, so Character Sheet on CriticalRole.com did a good article on this, a video, and they came out and they reported that in 2025, they gave the list of the top 20, they gave the list of the top 10 best-selling tabletop role-playing games of 2025. And they showed where Daggerheart fell on that list. And the place where Daggerheart fell in 2025 when it released, and by the way, it released in May. Okay?
We know.
I know because I bought it. Released in May, and
now this is Scott we're talking about. Do you think this is going to be favorable for Daggerheart because it's being compared to D&D?
It's going to be horrendous.
Yes.
So that's 1 year ago. And Character Sheet on comic.com did a video that was like, okay, where are we at 1 year out with Daggerheart, right? And to give you an idea of how it sold, they used a metrics from an organization that took information from surveys that retailers were given. So this group gave out surveys. The retailers said, this is what sold in my shop, and here's their rankings, right? And then they tabulated that information, right? Now,
the old Garibay maneuver.
Are those all boogers on the top of his cap? We've never seen this angle before.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Looks like
You know how like in school there would always be gum on the bottom of the desk.
Yeah.
That's boogers on the bottom of his hat.
Well, there's a couple spikes there from his pin poke and throw.
Oh yeah, I bet you that's it. I bet you that's
but
it.
There is
Yeah.
some smudges there if you keep going. Looks like some bogey smudges.
Some snacks for later.
Because they're doing tabletop role-playing game metrics, which blows me away, is they had to give 100 caveats, and here's the caveat: nobody knows how many any of these games sell, except the retailers. Except the publishers, right?
Which is true, but it also applies to D&D. Trying to get sales figures for D&D, Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro will patently not give them. Why doesn't Garibay film from his dash? I know he's got to be using his phone to dash. Yep, he should have one of those dash. I would think so. Oh God. Occasional dabbler, thank you so much. 18 months.
That's really good.
Thank you, brother.
Publishers have the count, and they never, ever, ever tell anyone, right? So and you're like, well, yeah, of course, Scott. Well, no, there are industries.
Everybody's going to be looking at the underneath of their caps now.
Industries where they do report this.
Nothing suspicious in there, is there?
Is being reported is movies. We know how much movies make every single week, like almost to the penny, right? And it's publicly reported because it's been reported for like 100 years, right? And so right now, our metrics for how many tabletop role-playing games have been sold are absolutely abominable. And even this, they were like, well, there was sales on the direct site, and so this is an estimate. And they gave like 9 caveats, right? With that said, I'm glad they reported it because this is a good, sound report, right? For the tabletop role-playing game scene. This is about as good.
So he's at the person's house now with the McDonald's, and he just put that shit in park.
Yep.
How long is this video?
Let's see how cold that food gets.
How long is this video, Double D?
It's maybe. Hold on one second. Let's.
Oh boy!
He's easy.
Yeah, 7 more minutes of
these
Mom, Scott's outside with our food again.
Tabletop role-playing game metrics are really not collected. We get metrics from, we're at a board gaming convention. Let's take some data, and people will throw in tabletop role-playing games into the same bucket as board games. What we do is so niche. There's no organization that literally covers what we do individually and carefully, routinely and frequently, and consistently and persistently, except one. ICV2.
Yes, I agree. Human Fighter.
An actual genuine metric source on tabletop role-playing game sales. They're about the best out there. And I know this because I've been following this. I've been trying to figure out Dungeons and Dragons. What I want to know is how...
I don't know if I would want Scott slurping my soda. Let me just say that.
How many... when a D&D canon hardback sells.
Are these bacon crumbles?
I didn't order the loaded fries. I swear. Ryan.
15 months.
15 months. Good golly, Garibay. It's incredible to see someone speak with so much confidence in the face of so much evidence to the contrary. Yep. Dunning-Kruger.
How many do they sell? Right?
Indeed. Thank you, Ryan.
Estimates and guesstimates, and we've done a bunch of, extrapolation, but nobody knows. No one knows except the publishers. And the publishers. And that is normal among all new.
It's almost like a tick.
Basically, one of the reasons why this is our fault as Americans. When we're like, hey, be transparent. And then the moment anyone is transparent, we absolutely brutally punish that. Like we use truth that's given to us as a dagger
to
the person who gave it to us.
Like a cokehead.
We don't. It's terrible. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible pattern.
Think Scott's down with the booger sugar, huh?
I think so.
So there was this survey. I think this survey is a good source, right? I think it's totally appropriate.
There's the box of Lucky Charms, but I'll believe it.
On the part of charactersheet.com. So what they said is that in 2025, its release year, right? Daggerheart came in 5th out of 10. right? So it's the 5th best-selling tabletop role-playing game. Guess what? Dungeons & Dragons at the top, right? So since 2023, there have been 3 attempts to release a D&D killer. D&D has proven to be completely impervious to that. It has eaten all 3 knights that were sent to kill it, right?
I like that. Eating all 3 knights.
Yeah. Daggerheart, Tales of the Valiant, and
money. It's about sending a message.
And MCDM, Drawsteel. It has utterly destroyed every single major competitor it has. It still is king of tabletop role-playing games. It rests soundly at the top still. I want to say that before we get going. Second,
before I get going and deliver this food.
before
before they call my boss.
Cosmere role-playing game.
I'm just waiting for somebody to like slowly like crawl up from the background into his window, you know, like the creature in the Twilight Zone that William Shatner was in, you know, on the wing of the plane, just kind of like, hey, knocking on the window. Where's my food?
No food.
North of the Rockies. Yeah, he serves McDonald's apple pies with his own streusel topping.
It's the number 2 selling game of 2025. That's shocking. And I'll tell you right now, that game is pure, utter garbage. I read the starter set of that thing. It does not have anything innovative. Its art and layout is excellent. But if you don't know the Way of Kings,
you better go ask somebody.
Like the Stormlight Chronicles, you're cooked, right? There's no path to that game if you don't know, if you haven't read.
I think he's talking about the Brandon Sanderson game, if I'm not mistaken.
Literally 2,000 to 3,000 pages of text, right? So the number of people who can play it are like 4, right? So I have no idea. and actually, I know. I think the success of Cosmere is literally
he's just at the stoplight,
Sanderson fans buying a book that sits on a shelf. I doubt even 5% of those games are actually being played that were sold, right? But that's the number 2 game of 2025. That's incredible. Okay. Next is all these are shocking. Okay. The next one, except D&D at the top, was not shocking.
he takes a perverse pride in that.
Next is Starfinder. What? Like Space Pathfinder is actually successful, and that game's on a 2nd edition and isn't even like 7 years old, which is that's incredible. I can't believe that's the case. Now, I actually own that game. I actually like that game, but I can't believe that Spacebound Pathfinder is the number 3 seller of 2023. That's shocking to me. And then next, number 4 is Crooked Moon. What? That doesn't even count, right? Like Crooked Moon, that's not a tabletop role-playing game. That's a source book, in my opinion, right? You're like, oh no, they did some kind of Kickstarter, and it's a real game. And I'm like, dude, Crooked Moon it's
Don't do a drinking game for in a Garibay video where you drink every time he touches his nose or does that maneuver. You will be as drunk as Matt Mercer just was.
You've been mercered.
Yeah. Yeah, they were shit.
Am I not merciful?
They were shit games, Chris. Go ahead and get Ryan's over there. I literally run, Ryan's a Pathfinder wonk. I literally run Pathfinder 2e. And even I text the group D&D this Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, we're all kind of, most of us just sort of playing a version of D&D. I mean, because nobody's playing these shit games.
It's literally just a D&D adventure. It's not even a freestanding game, right? Dungeons & Dragons should get all of its sales as part of their sales because Crooked Moon is a Dungeons & Dragons stable boy. You can go buy Crooked Moon on Dungeons & Dragons site, right? Like it's not even a freestanding game. It's an adventure, right? But hey, no shade on the survey. This stuff is complicated. People barely even know what we're talking about, right? So the number 4, really, all their numbers should be counted for Dungeons & Dragons. Crooked Moon is just a Dungeons & Dragons product, right? If you want Crooked Moon, go to Dungeons & Dragons website and you could buy it there. Done, right? Like it's Crooked Moon. The entire project is a D&D stable boy.
Stable boy. Shadows of Ryan Lee for 5. I argued with 12-year-old kids 34 years ago during the Sega Nintendo console wars that were less fanatical about their favorite brand. Just saying, yeah. Yeah, this is a guy around all our age, most of our age. Could we get a Garibay bingo card for the show, says Patrick. Yeah. Give me your suggestions.
Hey, go scoop up that
give me your suggestions. I can put it into something.
Horse dung over there. Thank you. Right? Like they're in their stable. Okay. All right. Next. Daggerheart is 5th. Okay. And now, okay. So very interesting. Now, what I think is even more interesting is what happened with CharacterSheet.com. They spun this entire thing, right? And they spun it to Critical Role's benefit, right? And I'm a little frustrated with that because CharacterSheet.com is like, we're a real boy. We give tabletop role-play game news. I know you're not. You're a house organ for Critical Role. Thank you.
I think he has a point there.
They're just completely in the bag for
I do use Character Sheet for some stories. They're okay for certain things, but yeah, they do kind of puff up Critical Role, I think, based on what I'm thinking.
Now, am I vexed by that? A little, but I also get it because I am super pro D&D, right? Like I'm not a house organ, but but
I want to be $10 Human Fighter, our new member. We got anything for this man?
I sure do.
Easy Mouse.
2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
That's what you got
2 snaps, a twist.
From Marisha Ray and that other girl.
Yeah. Anytime 5e numbers come up, I think of how McDonald's sells billions of burgers. That doesn't make a McRib better than something from a fine steakhouse. Yeah, fair enough. It's a good comparison there. And thank you so much for the generous contribution. All you guys just killing it as usual. Chris for 5. I have to go, guys. The wife came home early. Pundit Sci-Fi RPG Sons of Heaven is coming soon. Yeah, let me know. I can have you and him on. I like talking to you guys. So yeah.
Thank you tonight, Chris. So generous. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All you guys. Yep. Thank you so much. Well, just like this guy, Crawford, $2. Scott Garrigay. Ouch.
If a new D&D book comes out, you can guess what my opinion on it is going to be. It's going to be very positive, right? I am absolutely a champion of, a booster of, an advocate for Dungeons and Dragons, right? The difference is I don't pretend not to be, right? CharacterSheet.com.
Fair enough. At least he is owning up to it.
I was like, we do tabletop role-playing game coverage.
I know, shocking JP, right?
When you listen to what you're saying, it sounds like you're a house organ for Critical Role, right?
But he does have a point. He's like the most honest, open shill there is for D&D.
Slanted, right? And okay, so why are you saying that, Sky? How is their coverage not? All they did was just report the facts. No, they left out one major fact, in my humble opinion, and let's get to that. What did they leave out? They never even mentioned, you're like, okay, I see where you're going with all this, but they never mentioned that, that the sales before it was announced that Daggerheart would be,
is that a roller coaster? This one right
the
Daggerheart. Is he at Hershey Park?
That absolutely happened. I would say by 10x the sales. That's my guess.
10x.
I think there were 10x sales on Daggerheart before it was known that Daggerheart was not the system for campaign for Critical Role. And the moment they're like, Brennan Lee Mulligan is running a bog standard Tolkien refried campaign with Dungeons and Dragons, and Daggerheart is garbage that will be left out out to collect dew in the morning on the stoop, right? Like I think sales dried up almost instantly, right?
I gotta say, I kind of agree with Scotty here. He gets a chestnut ever so often. Where's my loaded baked potato? I ordered.
The only thing that really
he's still loading it up.
The possibility that it would be a real D&D killer, and when that was shown to not be true, I think the sales on Daggerheart desiccated so fast it would make your head spin, right? And they didn't even mention that there was a difference between those two periods.
So remember, he's talking about something here. I mean, he is bringing up a good point. Like, Daggerheart sales were lackluster. Even if it's just essentially these samples or these surveys were just a sample. But there is truth in there can be truth in samples. Remember we talked about last week. How is season 4 being, at least the latter part of season 4, being viewed? It's not being viewed very well, I would say. I don't think those are very good numbers for something that's supposed to be like a taste maker, a trendsetter, and now a game producer in, you know, the RPG industry. There's a lackluster viewer numbers, you know, and this little sample he's talking about of game shops. Can you put money on it that it's correct? No, but it's probably giving you a good indication. Just because there's no buzz about this game, and look, there's a reason. If it was catching on like gangbusters, Critical Role would have insisted that BLM run it for season 4. They just said, we're paying you a shitload of money. Learn the fucking system. I know it's retarded. I know it was made by a couple of chicks and a spaz, but you got to do it because this is our house brand. Get to it. Ryan for 2. Garibay is the embodiment of a trillion monkeys on typewriters when it comes to good points. Yeah, he gets one every once in a while. I'd say even a little bit more than that, Rye. But it always comes from a point of view of like D&D being correct. You know, as we're looking at this, D&D doesn't even really enter into it, you know, but that's the only reason he's talking about it. Good. You were going to say something, Ru?
No.
Okay.
I'm agreeing.
You're vexed.
To talk about Daggerheart's sales numbers and its momentum and not explain that it dropped off a cliff the second people knew this was not going to be a D&D killer.
They had to know.
Absolutely ludicrous. And in my opinion,
they had to know.
If they were journalists,
there it is.
Responsible. But at this point, I don't think we have any there are no tabletop role-playing game journalists. None. Zero. Right?
Agreed there.
We're not large enough to have a single functioning tabletop role-playing game journalist. If I'm wrong.
You have that Codega troon from, was it Polygon? Maybe. There's his stuff is always a little slanted. I mean, occasionally, like he got the SRD thing, the OGL. I'm sorry, the OGL fiasco.
You think a tabletop role playing?
That's about the only RPG game journalist I can fucking think of.
Game journalists out there exist. Please point me to them because I would love to know. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion. When you get in the comments and send your traffic, please consider liking, subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.
Damn right.
Pull that camera back a little, Scotty. Yeah. That's not a good angle, by the way.
You know, I often agree with him on a lot of things, and a lot of things I certainly don't agree with. Obviously, I just wish. Hey, if he wants to slurp on the drinks and munch on the fries as he's delivering, that's his business right there. But like, get to the frickin' point.
He's got to make an 8-minute video.
Holy moly!
YouTube.
Like, dude, I'm here like
8 minutes. If you ever notice, 8 minutes is kind of a cutoff for YouTube. If you want your video to be essentially monetized, your canned videos got to be like 8 minutes is like the standard. So
we'll use this one as an example. I'm sure there's more he could add it in there, other points. Validate his perspective, but dude, like you filled it with fluff.
Yeah,
get to the point.
Yep. Thanks to Mestizo Carf for this. It was apparently a re-upload. I didn't know this existed, so if you want to give Mestizo a follow, small channel, go over there. Mestizo Carf. Thank you. James is thinking like, man, if only this were me next to her. use that angle on the flump for the secret message. Thank you, Cal. Easy, boys. Easy, boys. We need to insert the Palpatine laugh there when he's cackling.
Oh, shit.
You a hoe bag.
Hey. What the fuck is this? No. You don't get to talk. You see, I remember meeting you in a bar last night, not on a street corner, wearing fishnet stockings. So what the fuck made you think I was a prostitute? And even if I was a prostitute, what sort of cheap-ass whore do you think I am that you think $20 would have covered what happened here last night? Because trust me, what I provided is worth a hell of a lot more than $20.
Ooh.
All right, I'm interested.
Yes. James, I hope you're still in the chat, buddy.
Quick life lesson for you. Andrew Jackson here buys you a blowjob in the bathroom of a club from a meth head with no front teeth. For this package, you had better brought your fucking MasterCard because this shit is priceless. And do you really think a prostitute would have just bloop, dropped a digit on you like that and not asked for more money?
Dropped a digit?
Yes.
Did she give him one in the stank?
Yeah, I do believe.
Rock and roll.
Aaron Jones says $60. All right, it's going the right direction.
And also, her panties and bra don't match.
Yeah. Yep.
Dropped a digit. So now we know what happens in the Mercer household. Because this was written, correct? This is a script?
I don't know. I'm not sure the lineage of this. It was a skit of some kind.
No, because a whore has professional pride. But hey, you're gonna love prostate exams. Just remember, you only get one a year, so make it count. So fucking typical. I mean, this is Paleolithic type shit here. You might as well beat me over the head with your club and drag me off to your cave. At least in those times, we could rely on men to kill a saber-toothed tiger or figure out how to fucking walk upright. But maybe that's the point! You're beginning to realize that men as a species...
I did not watch this. I watched the first 2 minutes and said, this is a keeper.
Yes.
I having said that, I think I know where this is going, and I hate people who spill the tea and say, I think this is going to happen, and then it does happen. So congrats, you just spoiled it for everybody else. So I'll let you know if that's what happens. But I think I know where this is going because it seems like a very standard comedy bit. She talks too much, James of the OSR. Well, she was saying some pretty catchy things there. You must admit. Thank you, brother. Glad to see you're still here enjoying your favorite Kentucky gal. Badger for 5. Humble request, suggestion for movie night. Perhaps the greatest kung fu movie of all time. 5 Deadly Venoms. Ooh. Consider that. We could do a challenge of the 5 gauntlets, which Double D and Mrs. D and the D children were actually in.
Aaron Jones says after this yap and it goes.
Yeah, I was going to say it's starting to drop.
Aren't necessary anymore. I mean, sure. You're great if we need to start a war over nothing or crash an economy or start some seriously perverted fucking sex scandal. But unless our leaders have some sort of quota to fill on body hair and weird odors,
down to 28 from Cal.
And let the women rule for a little while.
And dropping.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm being unfair. After all, you did sheepishly smile at me from across the bar last night and then lack the balls to come over and start a conversation. So after I took the initiative...
This punchline is headed towards her like a locomotive.
You had the good sense to buy me a shitty shot. What was the name of that shot? Yes. A red-headed slut? So not only did it taste like regret, but it demeaned me at the same time. A win-win if there ever was one. Oh, and then of course you bring me back to this palace of misplaced teenage wish fulfillment complete with the video game systems and the sports memorabilia. and the fucking beanbag chair that just screams, I'm not a real man, but it's okay, you know, because mom pays my bills. And just in case I was thinking, gee, I hope he likes me, you allayed all of my fears with that continent-sized wet spot on the front of your jeans.
Wet spot? Ryan for $5. That $20 is for the breakfast bagel I ordered 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
I wonder where the driver is. Yeah. He's putting the sprinkles on it.
Forever trying to distract me with your patented sexual maneuver. I can only imagine
A teenager? I fucking called it.
you've entitled thumping my labia like a baseline. And really, why would you use your tongue when you're such a prodigy with your fingers? I get it. It's gross down there, you know, not like your crotch, which just sports an aroma of roses and a dick that tastes like sunshine. Of course, it just all proved to be worth the wait when your recharged excuse for a cock gave me that Herculean 4.5 minutes that only sort of felt like a number 2 pencil having a seizure inside of me. So really, I should be paying you.
The best actor here is him, obviously.
I know. Yes, I was going to say he understood his role. I wonder if Matt Mercer gets this like a lot, like these sort of she's very comfortable delivering this kind of stuff.
I already did when you didn't have the money for the cab last night, so I had Was this money to pay me back for the cab? Right.
Is that Matt Mercer?
It is not.
Did you have a good time last night?
Yeah. I programmed my number in your phone. I was hoping you would give me a call when you saw it.
You probably don't want me to call you anymore.
You scare me.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah.
All right, this one doesn't count.
Bloopers.
Wow. There's bloopers. More episodes.
More episodes.
Walk of shame. All right. This must be like this must have been like a little comedy show or something. Huh. I'll have to scout for more. If this guy is uploading it, my guess is it's not readily available. Oh, I think I saw the Machinima, so it must be on Machinima. So there you go. You got to see our girl talking like a filthy hoe.
Like a pirate hooker.
Oh,
the
God,
digit.
Yeah. Dropping digits.
When
we all know who this is.
I have no idea who that is.
Is that the mayor?
It is the mayor. Yeah. The commie mayor of New York.
Oh, God.
This is, I think you just said this recently.
necessary, we will take aggressive legal action to remove negligent owners and property managers. And for buildings that have suffered chronic neglect, we will work to transfer ownership to responsible stewards.
That's called communism, by the way. When the government comes in and just sweeps things out from underneath, that's pretty much just communism. Which tracks because he's a communist.
Stewards that include community land trusts, nonprofits.
Which are not nonprofit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, yeah. God, nonprofits are so fucking...
Nonprofits.
And
or
it doesn't.
Even the tenants themselves.
Yeah.
Every nonprofit, not every, but like, honestly, 85% of all nonprofits are slush funds for somebody or something.
We've seen a handful of them around our town for the past handful of years, and it's always you know, the nonprofit person in charge goes up to the casino and blows, you know, $200,000 in a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Where did the money come from?
Wish I knew.
Oh, shit.
So do you guys know the latest trend of, they're called teen takeovers.
Oh, God.
They happen in a lot of big cities, and it's legit. Like, I think this one might be from somewhere in like New Jersey, I think maybe. Yeah, it's like New Jersey. I gave you 3 separate examples. Let me know if you detect a common denominator in the quote unquote teens.
And when they impose martial law, and they're going to say why, and we're the victim, and it's our fault, and abuse, and you know, when and it's not when more than just white people are frustrated about this. There's awful lot of black people that are exhausted by this as well.
Yeah.
You know?
I said there's a good 70-30, 60-40 split, you know, of just regular black people that are just fucking tired of it.
But their moms will show up at the jail, flipping out, losing their shit, getting arrested as well, because their kid is such the best kid in the world, you know, and then they have no clue as to why the world is.
He a good boy. He a good boy.
My baby never hurt nobody.
My baby never hurt nobody. And and I'm thinking, because we all have daughters, some of us have granddaughters. This is terrifying.
It is.
I mean, they're planning these meetups. They meet and then they cause just craziness, usually criminal activity, or they're fighting amongst themselves. People get fucking hurt. Mobs are bad enough. Like just regular mobs filled with like white people. It has the IQ of the pretty much the low, the dumbest person in the mob.
That's every other week.
Oh, talk about movie nights. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every other. Basically, if you see Zolt here, the little Zolt character, that means we're probably having a movie night. But these are fucking terrible. Like we all have daughters. What if our daughters got caught? They're just in the middle of coming home from work or something.
Yeah.
Or going out of the town, celebrating after a test at school or something, and then you have this. So it's not like, oh, you're just picking up. No, this is fucking terrifying. That was like New Jersey. This is New York City. There we go. We know when these folks get together in the same group, they're going to misbehave. Well, what if you're just the wrong person? Like, what if you're just like an old white guy like me, and then they turn and go like, oh, there's the slave owner. Let's go get him. You might as well just pack it in. You're done. This might be Detroit. Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah. I hear you, Ryan. Yeah, you don't let them come to the city. Yep. Fucking. But we got to get part of like solving the problem is addressing, the problem. And when these teen takeovers are 98 to 99%, one particular demographic, I would say that's statistically significant. Your worst nightmare. You get caught in the middle of these. If they keep allowing these things to happen, I mean, someone's gonna get killed.
This is a direct result of no consequences.
Oh,
I mean, this is a direct.
It's a result of the parents are just as bad as the kids. Yes. I mean,
yeah. I bet you how many of these kids have a track record already. They stand in front of the judge, get slapped in the hand, nothing, and then they become adults and like, well, they're past ahead. Their past is so troubled. We need to elevate them. Well, you're already trying to elevate them while they're committing, felonies while they're 15.
They're letting people out like the animal who killed Irina Zarutska.
Yes,
out like what 40 times. It's like. Kids understand. Kids in a school understand when there's a soft teacher. They know how far they can push it. You don't think a 18 to 20-year-old is going to understand that nothing is going to happen to me, even if I rough up some old white guy, or start to attack.
Oh, what's this right here from Ferd Turkison?
I didn't put it up.
No, I'm just reading it there.
Yeah. Debauched and dragons. Yeah, come for the low T, stay for the race baiting. Yeah, it's not terrifying. Billions of people live in major cities. Well,
That's true.
Hit the like and subscribe.
Hit that like and subscribe for Jarvis.
Like you said, Double D. I don't like. I'm willing to bet you don't have children that you worry and care about.
Yeah.
Spreading their wings and doing things. Hey, we've seen a lot of.
Have
things.
a good night. Like and hit that like button on your way out. For
Yep. Deuces, faggot.
Suck a dick.
Suck a dick. Yep.
Thought you left. You're still hanging out. Hit that like.
Yep. Divorced. We all know where you come from, faggot. Tell Jake I said hello.
Enjoying his homeland.
Although it's nice that you're bumping up my numbers.
I think I removed them.
Well, these are descendants of.
Don't do that. Yeah. By the way, don't do that.
No.
You don't have to. Yeah. No. Yeah. Let them come in. I mean, as long as they're just not spamming. If he wants to say his piece a couple of times, like anybody, let him do that. Now, if all they're doing is just spamming like the same message, then that's fine. Yeah, but no, you don't have to get rid of them or anything.
The colonizers are enjoying my homelands. These guys, they benefit off my homeland more than my own people.
I bet you he's 60% Italian.
They get to live their white privileged life, the best life that they could live on genocide land.
Fucking genocide. It's just aggrieved. Everybody's a fucking victim.
He watches too much Yellowstone.
Oh my God.
Listen to those Indians, those pseudo Indians talk in Yellowstone.
My people's fucking blood. These guys are from a fucking different country. I'm not. I'm an American Indian.
Dude, it's like 150 fucking years ago.
I'm Scott Picani.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, Scott Picante. How you doing? So good to see you.
Land back, right, guys? Land back. This should be my people's fucking homeland, right?
No, we
land back, right?
It's been paid for.
Oh, it's been paid for?
Why are you leaving it?
Because racists like you still exist, bro, in my homeland, my country. People like me had to get scalped for you motherfuckers to be here in my
African
homeland.
American in him as well.
Why does he keep? Is he hungry? Why does he keep patting his belly?
Yeah. People like me had to be scalped. Who the fuck scalped you? It was other Indians, you dummy. Like a white, generally white people did not scalp anybody. By the way, Indians, great slave owners too. Yeah, they like to hide that little nugget from history.
It's the truth. You can't
Chase away the people that are putting money in your community. That's pretty freaking smart.
Every single white person is racist and every single white person is dangerous because a dead white body can still be held against a member of another community.
Huh? Well, she's white.
No, she's not. I bet you she's not. I mean, she thinks she's not.
Make it make sense.
You have me mistaken for somebody who gives a fuck about your opinion.
Okay.
All right, chubby cheeks.
Watch your language. Watch your language, man.
You're just taking your kids on the jungle cruise at Disney or wherever this is, and everybody just has to deal with it. You have your fucking little kid there. You got some dumb fat lady in the back just spewing obscenities.
I'm gonna put my earplugs in. You should put your muzzle on.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, whoops, she fell overboard, says Monkey.
Whoops.
Oh, that's not the way you make money, honey. No, you're supposed to compliment.
You took the wrong turn. Yeah, your Johns are not on this boat. This is a family affair here. At least wait till after night. I say no.
There's no stripper pole there, buddy.
She thought it was.
Yeah, she's like drawn to it like a magnet.
And she thought it was a stripper pole.
It like didn't register for a minute. Do I go up on it? Marisha Ray.
Skylers.
Just notice the relief. It's like the quiet. Everybody's like on edge. They're just like, here we go again. We got to deal with the same fucking people all the time. It's like one or two out of every fucking crowd. And then once they leave, it's just this sigh of fucking relief. Like, oh, thank God. Now we can just say bye-bye. Yeah, there you go.
You're off the island.
Racist ass crackers, this is my last time for warning y'all crackers. Why is y'all so mad at y'all, me telling y'all the truth about y'all self, bitch? You still gonna be a hunky. You still gonna be a racist ass cracker to me. And I'm talking to the racist crackers. And for all you motherfuckers commenting on my page, all you racist ass crackers, y'all ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. You ain't
Did I hear it? Did I hear a fire alarm chirping?
Yep.
You can't make it up. You can't make it up.
You replace that battery.
Every fucking time.
Now, bitch. If you that motherfucking tough, go stump your ass through the ghettos. That's all I want you to do, tough ass racist motherfucking crackers, hunkies, pilgrims, dog, sheep, wetback smelling motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. Bitch, go carry your ass. Damn, I ain't mean to say wetback, but I don't give a fuck, but you're a wetback anyway.
Didn't mean to be racist to them people, but it's
me, bitch, you smell like a dog.
Here it is again.
Take your ass to the ghettos. I want you to run your ass in every ghetto, bitch, and say that shit out your mouth and tell niggas what y'all trying to do.
I got a better idea. How about we just not, commingle?
And man, we gonna be
so proud of taking an area of houses and a community and a neighborhood and turning it into a fucking death sentence. Oh, congratulations.
You know what's really weird? He's missing the tooth that
We dumping chump
is long in.
Yeah, that's right, Wayne.
He's got an extra tooth for you.
the sleeves off your white ass. This to you racist crackers. Fuck y'all.
And how much you get a month?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ain't working.
Cracker Jack, Cracker Jack, Cracker Jack. You a white adult with a child like mine. Can't live outside the box. Cracker, cracker,
Is this General Larry Platt? Remember him? Pants on the ground. Pants
on the ground. Yeah, I remember that,
him?
dude. I don't know. You got me thinking now.
You a cracker, cracker, cracker. Cracker, 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 Jack, Jack. That's what you are.
I'm not convinced it's not.
Till somebody tells me.
Black MAGA, Black MAGA.
You always got to remember, there's some good brothers and sisters out there.
Black MAGA. Donald Trump, yeah, that's my president. Donald Trump, the first black president. Ever seen a black patriot? Yeah, we exist. The Democrats use my color just to stay rich. Indict my president, you might.
There you go.
Have you heard of Anton Daniels?
Yeah, the black guy who EFAPs videos. Yeah,
his videos lately.
Yeah, I was getting recommended his stuff like all the time. Yeah, he seems pretty cool. There's a lot of cool brothers and sisters out there, but I'm just saying, like, there's let's just say an inordinate percentage that are not acting very good. So we gotta continue to call them out. It would be nice if black people called them out and took care of their own, but oh well. Do you guys want to look? I was going through my old videos because coming up pretty soon, like in July, is my anniversary of the channel.
Are we having a party like Matt Mercer?
yeah, we should. We should. I'm now inspired. I was thinking tonight we could look at one of my early videos. I think it's probably my worst video ever.
All right.
So it might be fun to turn the sword upon myself. All right. Oops, not that.
It's not modify.
Not modified. Sorry. So, all right. So, what do you notice?
Well, there's a big dragon.
It's a dragon. All right. So, this, if you recall, my earlier videos on Journeys to the Radiant Citadel, it was just pointed at a wall or had a graphic up or something, and I would just talk. But I was starting to realize at this point, I can't do that forever. I either got to commit and get in front of the camera or just, give it up. So like there was this Snapchat filter and I'm like, well, maybe I could get in front of the camera, but protect my identity instead of just, realizing I could just throw a hat or a pair of sunglasses, which would have, in retrospect, would have been a lot easier than putting on a full suit and putting a dragon head on. Hello, YouTube.
Wait, you're in a suit?
I am. Well, the top part, yeah.
Okay.
I had a tie, shirt, tie, and jacket. It's your old boy, Double D. Live and in the flesh, as they say.
Rawr.
God. Live and in the flesh. Oh, God.
And then the dragon just yawned.
I would have been yawning at this video. Let me ask you. Am I as handsome as you thought I was? Were you naked? I think I had shorts on. I believe this might have been in summertime, maybe, or maybe towards the end of summer or early fall. I think I just had shorts on. All right, you don't have to answer that. That comic timing I'm so famous for. Am I as handsome as you thought? Anyway, let's move on. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to get the one D&D world reveal trailer. This is the big reveal for the new edition that's coming down the road very soon, probably within the next year or so. All right, let's get right into it, shall we?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, there's our boy. How he's grown. Not a furry, technically a dragon. Is a scaly. You wound me. You wound me, Mr. Nikolai. You wound me.
Is a thrilling adventure. One we play together as dungeon master and players, but also an adventure itself. Now.
Well, what does that even mean? It's an adventure game involving all the parties that are needed to play it, but it's also an adventure in and of itself. I don't even know what I'm saying there. It's very confusing. This is what happens when you don't at least bullet point your videos, let alone like script them. I had not learned that at this point. I was like every other upstart YouTuber, and I'm like, I'll just, grip it and rip it. Just fire up the camera and let's go. Now, some people, they can do a little better job probably than I can. But when you're doing a canned video.
Right.
We want. Yeah. Don't know what that means. It's all right. You want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts. Double D, what are you doing?
Double D's
pulling Batman
all in one video here.
pulling Batman quotes out of nowhere. Like, God. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
We stand at the start of a new generation of Dungeons and Dragons, and today we're going to introduce some of what's in store for us as we embark on an initiative that we call One D&D.
Growing up, I loved fantasy, but I never saw myself as the hero because I didn't think it was possible for someone who looked like me, who acted like me, who was like me to be that hero.
That sounds like a self-issue, not a game issue.
Mackenzie DeArmas, who made the retard paladin.
That's the one right there?
Asterion, yep. Or whatever it is. It's something. Begins with an A. This is a game that is completely predicated on the fact that you can be someone else. I got stuff going on in the background there. I don't know. You can be anyone you want when you sit down at a table. And for her to say that she was incapable of doing that, I don't believe it. It's wrong. I'm very forceful there, Double D. I don't believe that. Moving on to my second point. Garhent.
Our controvertible episode of Pigs in Space.
Thank you, sir. $10. Saw Crawford at GaryCon. Wanted to vomit. I don't blame you. Mercer, nails black, makeup, etc. all of it is performative to sell to his market. Yeah, probably. As real as Hasselhoff in a shower eating a hamburger. But that is that's a very pretty picture you paint there.
It is.
Thank you, Garhint.
I honestly don't. Would she roll up a character and then just say, nah, you know what? I can't do this, guys. I really can't. I'm not worthy. Come on.
Come on. Come on.
We want to continue to reach out to folks who are interested in fantasy, who love storytelling, who enjoy spending time with their friends and creating these collective stories that they can remember for years.
Oh, she moved on somewhere else. I think she's at Cobalt Press now. That's the one with the giant mole on her face.
To come.
D&D's been around for 50 years, and there's very little that persists that long that becomes generational, that people can
all these people have been fired or gone.
Can
They're
really
all gone, except for Mackenzie Darmus.
not only share, but literally hand down to their kids. What we want to do is just add to that legacy.
We did a smart thing with 5th edition by listening to the fans. And what came out of that process was a system that is stable,
Gone.
that is well loved.
Where's Milo?
Incorporates the
Where's your little doggy? You're a little doggy too.
Now that we have that, we are no longer in the position.
You know the irony about the witch? In real life, I heard she was like just one of the nicest people.
Oh yeah, from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got burned horribly during that one scene
Mm.
when she first arrives.
Yeah.
Think
Got burned really bad.
D&D as an addition. It's just D&D.
All right. So if you can't read between the lines there, they are making it very clear that this is not a 4th edition situation. If you recall, 3rd edition, which came out in 2000.
I don't know what I was thinking. It's like so distracting to just have a dragon, like a dragon-headed guy in a suit.
Oh, no,
I don't know if I was. I don't know if I don't know what kind of. I was on like mushrooms or something that day. I don't know, but I would have taken him by accident. But my God, like what the fuck was I thinking? Like my God.
That's a Robotessin moment.
I need to be taken seriously here. Let me.
No, we can see the evolution now. I can see what you're doing right there. We can all see that.
Yeah. It was more like sort of. I was thinking like protection. Now I kind of don't give a fuck. I mean, a little bit.
Very successful, and they had to make a little money. So they, a couple years later, they released 3.5.
Yep.
Which I think essentially this edition is going to be 5.5.
Called it. Say what you want, but your boy called it there.
How long ago?
Oh God, this was first couple months of the channel, so this is probably early fall, late summer, early fall. I bet.
Yes, I did.
Which is fully compatible but different. So basically, you had to go rebuy all the rule books if you wanted to, keep up. But at a certain point, they felt that the product had reached the end of its life cycle, and they were wrong with that. So they paid the price. They came out with 4th edition, and it was not well received. Not well received at all.
This is just how not to do a YouTube video. I mean, you can go over the top trying to catch the algorithm with a bunch of flashy cuts and all that, but you can do it a lot better than this. So I hope you guys, I'm not going to subject you guys to this anymore. This is really bad, but it just goes to show you, if you stick with it and you learn a couple of things, or if you're just honest with yourself, you can improve. Wizard of Oz was a shit show production. Yeah. Oh, I heard the dwarfs. Yeah, that's what I heard. The dwarfs were just perverts, just grabbing everything they could. All right, there's one last thing, and this is really cool. I think, I know Rogan will be into it. You probably will be too, Crazy Mouse.
There's a moment in Star Wars where everything goes wrong. No way out, and the walls are closing in. The trash compactor was a definitive scene for me growing up. But when I finally saw the Kenner Death Star playset, I was underwhelmed. So today, I'm rebuilding the Death Star playset the way it always should have been experienced.
Highly recommend this guy's channel, Dazbot Toys.
Before designing anything, I went back to A New Hope and studied the Death Star sequence.
Things okay here, situation normal.
How different it feels. Tatooine is rough and weathered, but the Death Star is cold, controlled, and precise. With hard lines, repeating patterns, and endless corridors, everything feels uniform, and that shift traces back to Ralph McQuarrie's designs, and that became the foundation for this
I remember
build.
seeing that art.
Yes, the McQuarrie art.
So long ago, just being absolutely fascinated by that art.
It lets me map out the footprint, test spacing, and plan it in real space. So I laid out the sequence, the elevator, the checkpoint, the prison corridor, the detention block, the trash compactor.
This guy has to be an
And that's the
engineer of some
challenge.
kind.
To stay true to the film, it has to be linear, but to work as a vintage Kenner playset, it has to be modular and it has to feel toyetic. And those ideas don't naturally fit. This is where it changes, where I stop thinking like a fan and start thinking like a toy designer. That's always the hardest part.
See you, Ryan.
Everything
Take care, Ryan.
If you're interested, remember us Sunday. We'll be in your neck of the woods, but I understand you are very busy with family stuff too. But
Tinkercad.
It'd be good to see them
This is
again.
where the layout turns into real parts. The dimensions get locked in and the clearances get tested. And things that worked on the screen start to break, so it becomes a process of iteration. The design, the print, and the test, then back again until everything feels correct. And the first thing I had to get right.
yeah, that's cool. Ryan, you can just text me.
Printing alone took several days, and I worked to get the filament colors as close to the originals, but also I had to feel what was right for a toy form. The elevator was key. In the film, it rotates, so I designed a lever system that turns the elevator in place.
A louvered elevator system, man. Some of these people are just next level with this stuff.
Rotating the action figures directly into the
Look at that.
That is cool.
Details matter here, so I added hexagonal lights above the elevator door, clean geometry and simple bold shapes. Everything needed to feel like it belonged in that world. And as a nod to the original Kenner playset, I designed a mounted gun turret with a seated gunner in position. It has a dedicated chair for the Death Star gunner, so you can actually place the character in and operate the weapon.
That's slick.
All of it. This is the shit you'd have been dreaming of, like when you were 10 years old, 9, 10 years
Oh,
old.
yes. I went through so much duct tape and toilet paper tubes and boxes and making little. Can I shout out?
I used to use Night Shadows of Riley. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, Pringles Tower. Yeah,
absolutely.
You know what I used to use? Like when you know how you get like a stereo.
Yes.
And like the styrofoam, you get a flat styrofoam piece.
Yeah.
With like a bunch of weird designs on the inside to make, to fit the box. I'd use that for all my Star Wars shit. Like it's a ship or it's a crash ship, busted up.
The turret rotates side to side and the cannon tilts up and down, and this takes the action beyond the walls of the Death Star. And then I pushed it even further. The same lever that rotates the elevator also drives the turret. One action with 2 play features. At this stage, I always do the same test. I bring in the figures, because if the scale doesn't work, the playset doesn't work. From there, the space opens up to the security checkpoint. I wanted this area to feel tight, confined, and controlled. The floor locks together using peg connections with gridded panels to break up the surface. Those walls are defined by those iconic Imperial light panels. They're simple, repeating shapes
pretty
to give
cool.
the space its
Just
rhythm.
those panels.
Yeah. This rocks.
What these people can do with
At the
like
center,
3D
there are the
print now.
control consoles. These are inspired by the circular tulip-style Imperial workstations. I designed multiple console variations, and I mounted them on a rotating base to add
Handrails, safety first.
Again, scale is everything. I bring in the figures and the space evolves around them.
Ooh, the old ninja stars out of paper thee then. Yep. Classic.
To give the area more depth, I added cylindrical towers with mounted turbo lasers. Each one rotates, adding another layer of play. And to break up the black color, I added a small hit of red, and this matches the Death Star gunner's helmet. Above is the surveillance system.
Even got the cameras on this.
Holocams. They're mounted overhead and they watch everything. These had to be interactive and movable, so I designed them as swappable pieces. You can either have them intact or destroyed, so I can recreate the moment where Han and Chewie take them out.
Me and my friend Jeff Dugan, we used to play with our Star Wars figures together. He had his parents got him every official like play set. Like he had the Death Star, which is like a pale imitation of this. My God, toy technology. And the ironic thing is, show this to a kid nowadays and they'd be like, yeah, whatever. And they'd be on their fucking phone playing, whatever. They'd either be on Instagram, Snapchat, playing Royal Kingdom or some shit. What I would not have done, this is something I would have dreamt of, like as a kid. Bring the like literal dreams,
Whole playset together. Everything is elevated on columns using the same Imperial design
October because Christmas is coming.
Yes.
Look there and look at the toy section.
Now we'll only look at the one room here, but he builds the hallway, where the fight is. And then he builds the trash compactor too. So obviously check out, and he does stuff on Tatooine. He does a bunch of like really, really cool stuff. So you get to see the final result here of at least this room. Look at that. Beautiful.
To the prison corridor, I added a step up from the security checkpoint, and that elevation change is subtle but important. It separates the corridor from the security checkpoint, but also adds depth to the layout, and it makes that transition into the cell block feel more deliberate. The hexagonal profile takes over. 6 sides, angle walls, repeating panels. It's one of the most recognizable shapes in the Death Star, and it immediately changes the feel of the space because the corridor becomes tighter, more controlled, and more severe. That visual language goes back to the original production design. Simple geometry, minimal surfaces, and repeating forms.
Beautiful.
Those shapes also lend itself to modular toy construction.
There you go. I don't want to take all of the steam from this video, so check it out, guys. That was really cool.
That was cool.
Like I said, that's the shit. I'd have been like, starting in like October, like you said, you get the catalogs.
Yes.
You start getting, the Sears or the Pennies catalog.
They're great. They're like great big thick ones. They're like phone books,
It's like you just went right to it's like you knew, where's the toys? Oh, that's jewelry. That's clothing.
Those are the bras.
Yeah, those are the bras.
Back on that one, Ma.
I don't know why that's stuck together. I don't know. It was the pit stop to get to the toys.
But fuck, man. As soon as you got to the toys, you're like, all right. And then you had to like, all right, these are little kid toys. We got to, I don't want that. I don't want the, the little, riding trike or whatever. And then you get to like the action figures or, like the toy guns. And then you're like, let me take this to the bathroom and, just sit here and enjoy for a while.
Back in the day, they sold guns, a lot of knives, hunting gear, camping gear.
Yep, and I thought they smelled bad on the outside. I saw that. Thank you, Surly. Hope you are doing well, my friend.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Those are good videos too, because you can watch them multiple times. He has a nice relaxing voice, and he chooses the music wisely too, so you can kind of like nap to it. But then you're going to want to rewatch it to actually see everything that he did. Like I said, I think he might have done maybe the Cantina or something. Anyway, check out that channel, man. It's freaking awesome. All right. Well, you guys have any closing thoughts you wish?
No wisdom. Just I really appreciate everyone showing up and participating and making us laugh.
Oh yeah.
You guys calmed me down, but I'm gonna probably go home and get frustrated at this fucking phone. But
we don't want you to stroke out.
You guys calmed me down tonight, took my mind off of it for 2 hours and 43 minutes. I appreciate it. I don't know if my phone's working or not. I haven't gotten one message, not one offer. Usually I have so I don't know. So my phone in my car might be blowing up. I have no clue. I have no clue.
Well, usually when they switch your account over, it will eventually go to your new phone.
Yeah.
It will go to your new phone. I've had that happen to me. I've had bad transfers where things weren't going over and I thought they'd be on the old phone, but they do eventually get over. So my guess is tomorrow it should be taken care of. Let's all pray for Crazy Mouse.
Hopefully.
Pray, keep your
Marisha
fingers
Ray has
crossed.
my phone.
Yeah. If nothing else, you have plenty of material you can dream on tonight. From Marisha. Talking about BJs.
Maybe my alarm will go off tomorrow. I don't know. Point your toe. Don't point your toe. Who knows?
Yep. Drop a digit or two in. Who knows?
Yeah.
My God. Yep. Thank you, Shawnee. And I really am looking forward to rolling dice, for you. I'm gonna put the finishing touches on the adventure I'm gonna run for you guys. So we'll be in Utica probably early to mid afternoon. I'm thinking probably like 2, probably around 2-ish. So I will make myself available. And I'll keep in touch, if nothing else, via email. So at least, check your email. I don't know if there's a way we can get a chat channel set up, like just through Messenger or something, but we'll see. We will find each other. Hey, Flapjack, thank you so much. Yeah. And I will keep fighting it. Yeah. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. If you guys have any, I can't use everything that I get sent, but a lot of times, if I think, the boys will like it. And I think they did tonight. Yeah. Abortion magic. I mean, come on. It's disgusting.
The fifth suggestion is what our outro will be. Fifth one. Right? Remember on the chat, we said third one, like it would be like Pencil Neck Geek. So whatever the fifth suggestion is, that will be our outro tonight. There you go.
Fifth one. All right.
Fifth one.
All right.
So
what do we want?
none.
Thank you, Crazy Mouse.
Maybe I explained that all wrong.
I was going to say rolling that grenade into the room. If nothing else, we can always just throw Marisha on now. That's you can never go wrong.
Cherokee people. I was thinking about Cherokee
just do the
people,
first.
and the reason why I was thinking about Cherokee people was her and the guy from Village People dating.
Yeah, Vivian, go ahead. Like I said, I can't guarantee I'll use everything, guys. Don't take it personally if I don't. Sometimes, just for various reasons, I might not be able to. But I'll give it a look. I always try to.
Sorry.
And thank you to my secret source, who sent me the vampire Marisha Ray making out with another woman. Ugh.
Epic.
Yeah, epic. Yeah. But this is a Marisha heavy episode. So. All right. Tell you what,
kindly.
Yeah. Thank you guys so very much for all of your support, all the memberships. Craig, Shawnee, James, everybody, Ryan, all you guys who super chatted. Thank you so very much. Patrick, at work. Hope things are going well. And all the rest of you guys, we love you all.
Cherokee was there. That's
Cherokee. Yep. We will go with Cherokee people on the way out. You get to see another lovely lady. So, all right, guys. Have a great rest of your week.
Have a fetch millennium.
Have a fetch millennium. Yep. And just remember, if there's any sprinkles or anything else on your loaded baked potato, just make sure Scotty G was not your driver. So, all right, guys, take care.
I need my bag of holding. Perception check. That's way too low. I really have no idea what's going on.
By rubbing one of these corpses, I can tell what's going on.
So what's happened here?
Circle of death.
Circle of death?
Circle of death?
Circle of death?